I do like getting cut off. That was really well done.
I was waiting for you to respond.
That intro was amazing. I need one so badly. So badly.
I was waiting for you to respond so I could cut you off.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Love it.
Welcome to the Full 42, bunch of geeks talking about geek stuff. Today we have Andrew and Anitra.
What's up?
Yep. Hello. We're going to talk about what is it? Top 5 game related stocking stuffers,
Which might be games.
and play colorful. Going to talk to both of you about what you do and all that stuff. Before we start, I always forget the announcements, right?
Oh yeah.
So I got announcements.
Hey,
First one is it's episode 94, an even number. I guess that matters to you guys.
I have. I don't know. We're not doing an interview. It's weird. We do interviews on odd number shows. We are being interviewed. It's different.
We're being interviewed, so it doesn't count.
Happy Thanksgiving, right? Don't want to forget to say that for the U.S.
Yep.
Sorry, Katya. You can come over. It's fine. You are welcome. Open doors.
Why do I say pay next week? Oh, PAX next week.
Hey, next week.
Pay next week.
Yes, pay us.
Yes, somebody should pay us. And then Cloudy with a Chance of Meeples is another channel I like to shout out because they've done a lot of stuff, including interview me for one of the most boring interviews possible. But also,
because of you or because of them?
Oh, it was me. It was
Okay,
definitely me. I tried to watch it. I was like, oh my God, what was I like? Just so tired that day? I don't know. But great channel, and they've done a lot of stuff. So they just released a new review of Troubles today. Well, one of the expansion stuff.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to mention?
To go along with that, on December 1st, Tabletop Submarine. I did a podcast with Andrew and Josh from Tabletop Submarine about 3 weeks ago, and it's airing. They're releasing it December 1st. So basically the first day of PAX, they'll have that out there.
Cool.
Nobody interviewed me, and that's okay.
We have interviewed you before, Katya.
Yeah, we interviewed
Yes,
you.
we
It's
have.
been a while.
This
Come
is
on.
true. That was the first podcast I think I was on, or one of the very first podcasts I was on was with you guys.
I think
That
was it pre the full 42? I think it might have been.
Yes.
Yeah. See, we're trendsetters. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of podcasts, why don't you tell us all about you?
Sure. Well, at this point, we're kind of like the old guard for podcasting. As
Well, I'm
somebody
just
told
old.
me the other
I mean,
day.
it's
I
not-
mean, we're also
yeah,
just old.
yeah.
But we are the Family Gamers. We have been podcasting since 2015, I think.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, our podcast has been going since 2015. We released episode 318 today.
Whoa.
Wow.
I know. I'm very tired.
Impressive.
And you
We,
edit them, right? You edit them.
I do. I would say for anybody who listens to our show, just so you know, it probably takes between 4 and 6 times the length of an episode to edit the episode. So if an episode is an hour long, it's a good thing I've got football on Sunday. That's pretty much what it boils down to.
I will say editing for him is a lot easier during football season.
Yes,
It
that's
gets a
true.
lot harder during like the late spring and
It
summer.
also coincides with it being a good excuse for me to watch football on Sundays. So like it really all works out. But anyway, no, we talk about board gaming as a family. We try to kind of straddle the line between casual gamers and more hardcore gamers. The idea is parents who have kids and they're trying to relate to their kids, like what can you possibly do together? Hey, go play a board game. Or parents who have been board gamers their whole lives who are like, oh crap, I have kids. What am I supposed to do with them? And try to bridge that gap on both sides. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the premise of the show. Our tagline is play games with your kids. That's kind of our deal. We've introduced gimmicks over the course of the last 7 years of podcasting. Some of them have stuck, some of them have not.
Yes.
Our
Personal favorite is For Science, in which we eat some really weird food that probably shouldn't exist, but does.
Whatever. We have a PO box. People can send us food, and as long as it's like actually supposed to be eaten, I will eat it on the show.
I will usually eat it on the show. He usually.
A couple of years
I
ago,
did not do the crickets. The crickets were a bridge too far.
Pre-pandemic, the last PAX Unplugged before the pandemic, I brought dried crickets, like crickets that you're supposed to eat. There was like barbecue flavored crickets and like,
They were like ranch flavored.
I got video like Stephen Bonacore ate crickets with me. Flip Flory, I don't know if you know Flip Flory from a bunch of different things. Yeah, he ate it was a whole thing anyway. But yeah, we do goofy stuff like that. Next week's show, episode 319, I interviewed a professional bowler for the show, which is actually kind of fun because that's my sport. Any sport where a fat old guy can actually perform well is a sport for me. So, but no, it was a fun episode. Deandra Asbedi, who is she's in the Bowling Hall of Fame. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
She was great.
Yeah, we interview people on our odd numbered shows, which was Chris. That was the even numbered reference thing. Yeah, we have a lot of fun.
Gotcha.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat.
We also have the link to that podcast in our description right now. If everybody
right.
wants to check it out.
Please do. We appreciate it. At
do.
least download it. If you don't listen, I understand, but at least download it. That's the part that helps the numbers. So,
are you? Well, you might. I don't know if you know what all things you're in, but are you in Amazon Music?
we're in basically everything. Yes, we are on Amazon Music.
Yeah,
we're on Spotify.
everywhere that you can find pre-recorded podcasts, we are there because over time it's gotten submitted.
Yep.
Pretty much everywhere.
If I find an open RSS aggregator, I will submit our podcast to it. It is a little weird to be like washing the dishes and be like, Alexa, please play the Family Gamers podcast. And it does. And it's weird. It's weird.
Well, I'm glad I
That's
changed
pretty cool.
what Alexa answers to.
Wake word.
Yes.
Play the.
Yeah, I had I'd been listening on Spotify, but I just canceled my Spotify and moved to Amazon Music because of Alexa. So
There you go.
I was just curious if I could still follow along.
You can.
Sure can.
Also, oh crap, it just went out of my head. See, this is what happens when you don't edit.
Right.
You just have-
Right.
you just have
Well,
yeah,
something.
see, that happens to us all the time, and you would never know.
Yeah,
Oh, you know what it was? Because you popped this up here, it made me think. I found out that my dad, a few years ago, I found out that my dad used to feed me chocolate-covered crickets, and I never knew it as a kid.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I was like a
that's
little
how
kid,
dad-
he'd just give them to me.
Yeah.
He thought it was
Oh my
hilarious.
gosh.
That's so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did he also eat them?
No.
Oh, that's cruel. Like, I'll eat weird stuff and be like, "Hey, kid, do you want to try it?" Like, I had a lollipop with a scorpion in it once. That was kind of neat.
No, he probably ate them. He ate weird stuff.
The scorpion
Hi, Alan.
lollipop was another one I could not do.
It was fine. It was only weird when, like, once you licked it down enough, you could like feel the scorpion sticking out of the.
No.
Ah!
Look, I ate the vegan
That-
jerky. I
Right.
ate the weird, like, cactus stuff that was like the world's worst red licorice.
Yes.
Mm.
But
Mhm.
bugs
I think we
and
still got some vegan jerky right
crustaceans
here.
and
Yeah,
no, just no.
it's fine.
Mm-mm.
You ever
Yeah.
see
It's
the
the
video
texture.
of? You ever see the video of Nicole Kidman eating live mealworms?
Nope.
Ugh.
That one I don't know if I could do. I don't know because it was like she
Moving.
picked it up with like chopsticks and it was like coiling. I don't know if I could do that one.
That's some serious like
Yeah.
Star Trek dystopian.
Hey,
No.
Live duck.
Nope. All right, so I have a question for you, family gamers.
Hmm.
When you think of a game that a family can play, what's the first game that pops into your heads?
drop it.
Drop it.
That was not planned.
No.
No. This was a game that originally was sent to us to review by Cosmos, and the more we played it, the more we realized that it was a game that literally everybody can play and enjoy.
Have you seen Drop It? Do you know the game?
No,
I don't.
why does
Yeah.
it? I'm like I want to
I
look
can-
it up.
I can
It's
pull
a-
it up right here while
Yeah,
we talk
it's like
about it.
Yeah,
it's
let's
got
do
a
that.
kind of a clear, like you think Connect 4, how it's got that thing, the slot thing where you drop them down the top. It's kind of a clear
Yeah.
thing, and everybody gets different shapes in different colors. And so you'll be like the red player or the blue player or whatever. And there's these lines along the thing as it goes up, and like when you drop pieces in, that's Drop It. When you drop these different colored shapes in, whichever lines they break for the score thresholds, that's how many points you get. But the catch is that the piece that you drop cannot touch another piece of the same color or the same shape. Otherwise, it's just not worth any points. And so, like, literally anyone can play this game. It's got great table presence. When, when we pre-pandemic, Michael, kind of like you, we were running weekly game nights because we were actually working towards trying to open a board game cafe. And this was a game that came out. I mean,
We
pandemic
brought it
destroyed
pretty
that.
much every
But this game,
week.
everybody,
Yeah.
because it was so immediately understandable, people that were not like part of the game night in the cafe would come over and look at it
And
just
be
because
like,
it
"What's
had
this thing?"
great table presence. I don't know. It's super easy. Like even the circles, which are the smallest ones, are pretty hard for a little baby to like eat.
Well, and the picture you show,
there,
there is a little bit of irregularities to the pieces and to the plastic. Like, so you can end up with these things where you're like, how on earth is that piece staying there? And
Right.
everybody's like, I don't know, but it is, and it's a valid placement.
Yeah,
so,
and that
sure.
zoom in that you have there, you can kind of see that frosted circle. So those are like bonus points on top of the points that you would get for where you
Mhm.
drop them. And it's just a super
It's just
easy,
super fun.
fun game. Like
And you wouldn't think it looking at it, but you can play it with 2 players or 3 players or 4 players. You just
Right.
distribute the pieces a little
Mhm.
bit differently. So I've played it with, I think, kids as young as about 3.5 who need help adding up the scores, but otherwise they get the idea right away that like, oh, can't touch the same color, can't touch the same shape. What if I throw this thing in here? And they just like cackle like a maniac.
right.
Yeah,
There's a
are there colorblind issues with it? The shades look pretty strongly different.
Yeah, I mean, you might have issues if you're red-green colorblind.
Yeah, I
that could be a
that.
problem. But if you're playing 2-player, you can kind of get around that by using some of the other colors. So
Well, you
Oh,
could
okay.
assign the same player for red and green if you were playing 2-player.
yeah, sure. You could do anything like. I mean, you can write on the pieces. They're pretty big and they're made of wood, so it,
Yeah.
you could write on them with Sharpie if you
You
needed
could
to.
put big R's and G's
Yep.
if that would help.
And do you score all of that at the end, or do you score as
No,
you go?
as you go. As
Every
you go.
piece as it gets dropped.
I
So
can't even. Can you imagine trying to score drop it at the end of the
Oh,
game?
no,
That would be a
not at all.
disaster. Oh yeah.
So there's
But-
a version of a similar thing. It's called Batik. I think it's BATIK.
Yeah.
All of the pieces are out. They're all different fish, and on your turn, you select a piece and drop it in, and you're out. I think it's 2-player. You're out if your piece. Yeah, that's not fish though. Those are
not fish.
there's
oh
another
it,
version. But you're out if your piece is ever over that plastic. So as long as you can drop a piece in,
oh okay.
you
Yep.
continue. But if a piece is above that plastic line, you've lost. So it takes away the scoring. It's just basically play until
Sure.
you.
A little bit more strategy
It's
and
almost
less
like
scoring. Yeah.
2-player Tetris.
Sure.
Kind of. Yeah.
Sure.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's good.
So that's again, and then there's a couple things from like Haba that like Monza would be a game that like adults could stomach that kids would play, stuff like that. I mean, that's what it is, right? Like you have to find a game that kids can play that adults won't hate themselves for playing, right? Like that's the goal, right?
Well, and sometimes it goes the other direction, like we said with Drop It. I mean, Drop It is designed to be a family weight game, like 8+, I think. And that's one where it's like, oh hey, like the rest of us are going to enjoy this and try to get the points, but a little kid is still going to play it and enjoy it, even if they don't get 100% of what's going on. So it can go in both directions. There's both the, like the Monza or something like that, where my kid who's like, can we play Candyland? I'm like, no.
Well, you can just have a bottle of scotch next to you.
Anitra is
I-
legendarily anti-Candyland. Like it was immortalized in like episode 2 of the podcast. I think she said, "I'd rather get stabbed in the face than play Candyland again."
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, I should put that on a T-shirt for you.
It's funny because it came up in my Facebook memories the other day when our youngest was quite a bit younger. That I posted something of like he played Candyland by himself, and then he asked me to play this other game with him
Jesus.
because he already knew.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, we're not shy about that stuff.
Yeah, Candyland's good.
It's a better solo game anyway, right?
I mean, kind of.
So
Nobody
would
gets
you
mad when you
classify-
stack the deck. I'm sorry. Go
Would
ahead.
you classify Rhino Hero as one of those that parents can
Yeah.
still, but it
Yeah.
doesn't need to know the reverse rules? Just stack the stuff until you're
Just
ready to
stack it.
understand
Yep.
how the game works. Right.
Animal Upon Animal Junior would be another one. Junior is better because it's like achievable as opposed to Animal Upon Animal with little kids who are just like, ah!
Nothing stays. I
No.
don't like it. Yeah.
Cool. All right, I see.
Well, why
Chris
don't we
getting ready
jump
for
in?
a new lightning round for this show.
Yeah, let's jump into the lightning round here. I created a Christmas version.
That's amazing.
That's
It's
cool.
astounding. I'm at the top of the tree.
Oh,
See,
does
I-
this mean we get to answer separately?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, all right. I never get to put the star on the tree. I like being at the top. This is good.
As you both answer, I'll move you along your paths.
Okay.
Doesn't
All
mean
right.
you can't both answer the same thing. You can do that if you
I mean,
want.
sometimes we will.
Do I have to buzz in, or can I just yell out answers?
No. All you have to do is just both answer. Try
And you're,
not
like,
to
yelling.
influence. Yeah. Just pick
If I
which
hip
one.
check her out of scene, does that work?
I'll wait to get both of your answers before I
Okay,
move on.
all right. Oh.
Okay.
All right. So this is lightning round. Just like before, if you've seen this before, we have this scientific method that is put into this. It's foolproof. At the end of it, you'll each be told what
Where we went
fictional
wrong.
character,
Where-
you're most like.
Oh,
In this case,
Okay.
it's Christmas themed because we're talking
Perfect.
about stocking stuffers. And
does
whatnot,
Tingle
so-
count? Can I be Tingle? He's an
No,
elf.
Tingle is not Christmas.
He's an elf.
Legend of Zelda. He's not
that
Christmas.
not that kind of elf. All right. So first question: Grinch or elf?
Oh, elf. It's got to be elf.
Grinch.
Oh, already off to
Already.
two different ways.
Okay,
All
here
right.
we
So
go.
we'll start over here. For you,
I want to be an elf, but really I'm a Grinch.
ball
Uh-huh.
ornaments or bows?
Ball ornaments.
All right. And let's
agree.
move over here. This way you get to see more of the questions too.
This is good.
Han Solo or Indiana Jones?
Ooh, ooh.
They're not all
Oh,
Christmas
man.
I love you.
I got to go with Indiana Jones. I'm sorry. If you're, I know. Why do you think I immediately apologized, Chris?
No. I understand either one.
Ooh,
All
that's
right.
a tough one,
So
though.
you're over here. We're gonna go from left to right all the time.
Ladies first. It's all good.
Only sing Christmas music or laugh like Santa.
Oh, this is like cursed for the rest of time.
Right. When you sing, you can only sing Christmas music, or when you laugh, you only laugh like Santa.
Well, what you don't know is that I have been a singer for a really long time, and if you are a choral singer, you already spend half of your life singing Christmas music, basically. So I think I'd be okay with only singing Christmas music.
Unlike most Americans, Anitra has like 1,000 years of Christmas music to draw from, so she's fine.
Wow. Okay.
I can sing
And
Christmas music in Latin.
Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Oh, you're
Turkey
giving
or
him all the
pie?
hard ones. I love it.
Okay, so 2 years ago? Was
Yeah.
it 2 years ago? I started smoking turkey in my smoker.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And let me tell you, by the way, Katya, invitation is still open for Thanksgiving. You can come. Now that you know that there's smoked turkey, it is
help with the
outstanding.
turkey.
It is so good. However, I got to go with pie.
I mean, if there's turkey and pie in the fridge, like which one are you going for, really?
Oh, I get. Oh, see, is that how we're gonna do this? Is that
I
how
mean,
we're gonna
I'm
do
going
this?
for pie, but this is not my question. It's your
All
question.
right, you know what?
Sure.
Fine, I'm gonna go turkey. You know why I'm gonna go turkey? Because I'm first of all, I'm more likely to eat the savory thing. Second of all, I love my wife and I know she likes pie.
So you would leave the pie for her. That's
Yes.
thoughtful.
nice.
Yeah.
Very thoughtful.
All right.
Everything is an
I think
opportunity
it's
to get
great
a leg
that-
up in this competition.
There you
by the
go.
way, so
There you
I think
go.
it's great that both of you have split so dynamically. You're covering
Well,
the tree.
you don't know this, but in my head, I've answered most of the other questions the same way she has. It's just
Oh,
that first
okay.
one was different.
Excellent. All right. Deck building or worker placement?
Ooh.
Oh, I know the answer to this one. Come on.
I think I gotta go with deck building for this one.
All right. I admit I thought she was going to answer worker placement.
Both
really?
are good and both have weaknesses
Yeah.
that bug me sometimes. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going with deck building.
All right. And we went with turkey. So Sean Connery or Daniel Craig?
Sean Connery.
Ah, nice.
Although if we're talking like, hold on, is this Bond or is this the corpus of?
I mean,
Of acting.
it's just generally.
Well, do I have the right to ask clarifying questions? This is important.
Oh, sure. You
This
can
is-
ask whatever
okay,
you want.
So does Knives Out included?
The intention of this was
It's
James Bond. right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so Sean Connery. Yeah,
Oh.
we're good.
Okay.
Just because if we were including the Knives Out, the
That was great.
That
I
might
forgot-
give Daniel Craig the edge.
I forgot the detective's name. Well, he's in the new one too, and
Yeah.
Anyway,
Glass
whatever.
onion.
Glass onion. Yeah.
It boils
Okay.
down to however you want to define it, right? If
Yeah.
you want to define it just Bond, great. If you want to,
This
The
is
Rock.
a season in which we frequently invoke spirit, and so I will go for the spirit of the question.
Okay.
fair enough.
Film noir or horror?
Oh, film noir.
Ooh,
I
that
don't
was
like horror
quick.
at all.
I'm sorry, Kabuki Kid. I won't ask any more questions.
Oh no, I'm not watching the comments, Mike. That's on you.
I got you.
Oh, you made yourself over to the middle here.
All right.
We might meet up
Always
again.
wear a cowboy hat. or
Top hat.
Wow, that was fast.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's an easy one.
All right.
I'm a classy man. Come on.
Batman or
We're
Wolverine?
at our wedding. Ooh. Oh. You picked the right
This is a
dark
good
heroes
question.
here. Oh,
There's the right answer here.
Ah.
Think about who's on the show.
I can't blame anyone for either answer.
You don't have to. You don't have to
I-
suck up to him. You go with
My-
the right
Nobody
answer.
does.
My children would disown me if I didn't say Batman.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
See, so we were children of the 90s, which meant X-Men, Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
And Batman the animated
Yeah.
series.
Right.
Animated
But,
series.
Batman is-
so would it have been especially poignant if you said, because Batman has no voice right now?
Oh, how heartbreaking. that
Oh,
was.
too
I
soon.
know.
Oh,
Too soon.
Was that too
Too
soon? Is it really?
So I
Oh,
just
oh.
posted that someone had drawn a panel. a
Oh, I
comic-
know. That wrecked me, man.
Yes.
Oh my god. it's
We put
brutal.
down our cat the next day. So
Ugh.
like before the news came out. So it was a rough weekend. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was a hard one.
so back to the fun questions.
You didn't think that Wolverine
Sorry.
versus Batman was going to get
Well,
so
it's
dark?
on you, man. You picked Batman.
That's true. Role playing game or escape room?
I really like both of these, but I think I'm gonna go escape room.
No.
I think that was a harder decision for you than it would be for me.
What would you have picked escape room?
I would have picked escape room. Yeah, we've tried role playing games as a family a bunch of times, and it does not work well.
You know
for
what
us.
game we played? Bureau of Balance, the Adventure Zone game.
That was great.
Even though the Adventure Zone very not family friendly, that game is
The
very
game is very
family friendly.
family
It's very good. We recommend it. Yep.
Nice.
I don't know that one.
All right. Laugh like a duck or a dolphin?
How much do I have to pay to get this for a day?
I don't think so.
Ian Dolphin?
That is not how you spell dolphin.
That's okay.
But,
Maybe it's how you spell it in Canada.
but I
Dolphin?
Dolphin?
I didn't make the so it wasn't my spelling.
That's how they spell in Canada.
No.
I will pick dolphin.
Wow.
Dolphin.
If only because it'll make me think of my my favorite completely inappropriate TV show.
I kind of feel like we have to
Dolphin
know
Red?
what it is. and
Oh,
then-
the TV show is Red Dwarf.
Oh.
So deep cut on that early in the series, our main character says that he had a plan to go to Fiji and buy land there where it's cheap. And his friend says the land is cheap because it's all underwater. That's why it's cheap. He's like, well, I'll get my farm animals some floaties. And then they make fun of him and be like, oh, I'm just riding my dolphin to the store.
Ah, gotcha.
All right.
I've never heard of the show, so
You should
now
watch
I'm
Red
gonna look
Dwarf.
it up.
Red
Imagine
Dwarf
like
is a sci-fi spaceship sitcom
Okay.
imagine like
from the early 90s.
Star Trek, but with no money and really dumb, but like
on a
like
BBC
B movie hilarious.
BBC
It's a
show.
British.
Yeah.
It's old British humor too, which is
If you
acquired
crossbred
taste.
Star Trek and Monty Python, you would get Red Dwarf.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
Pretty
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
that's a good.
Okay.
That's a good yeah. All right.
I don't know if it's a good idea, but it ended up an okay show.
But it is funny.
Watch Grease or Dirty Dancing 100 times.
Have you watched Dirty Dancing even once?
Yes. Not with you. Sorry, babe.
That's fine.
Wow. Is it John? Do I want John Travolta or do I want Patrick Swayze all up
Yeah,
in my
you
business?
stay up late and watching Patrick Swayze. That's why.
That's exactly it.
I
Or
mean-
maybe it was before we got married because they came out in the 70s. But
Well, you couldn't
whatever.
have watched it before you were born.
I think Boy, this is tough. I think I'll go with Dirty Dancing. Why
Oh,
not?
see, I would have gone with
Really?
Grease because it's
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
good
me
music.
too.
Yeah, that jump off the stage with the whole sprained ankle thing, like, because we watched that, like, how the movies are made show. with
Yeah.
Dirty
Yeah,
Dancing.
yeah, that
Yep.
Netflix series.
Yeah,
That was cool.
yeah, and
Crazy.
it was interesting. So I'll go
Yeah,
with
it
Dirty
was.
Dancing. Yeah, you couldn't
All
put like
right.
My Cousin Vinny instead, because like that would have been an easy choice.
They're not supposed to be
My
easy.
cousin Vinny or twins.
No, My Cousin Vinny.
Country music or disco music?
Oh.
That's
Well, if he's
different.
gonna do that, then I need to pick country music. I think I would pick country music, but that's a hard choice.
Okay.
but you sing Dancing Queen. Like what country song do you sing?
Flowers on the Wall.
I don't know if is that country?
Who sings it?
Yes,
No clue.
Randy Travis.
That absolutely country.
The OG?
That sounds like a
Whatever,
country
whatever,
person.
whatever.
Yeah, Randy
Anyway,
Travis is
whatever.
country.
All right. I'm on the other side of the tree. Now I don't want
Yeah,
to be in the
yeah.
middle anymore. I want to be on the side. now.
You want to
don't
be
know.
far
Heck,
away from
any
country
lie
music?
you hear or get away with any lie.
I'm a parent. Detect any lie you hear.
Yes. Yes.
Fair enough.
Not only that, parent of a teenager now. Like,
Oh.
yes,
Yeah, right?
100%.
A teenage girl, even.
But do you want to know all the answers to those
I
lies?
absolutely because there's this special like air of superiority when like you catch them in a lie and like and you don't punish them for it, but it's like I know that you're lying to me. But you let them get away with it so they think they're cool, but they also recognize that dad knows something. It's just like a special kind of fear that I would love to command. Yeah. Yes.
Detect.
Thank you, Shannon.
Detect.
All right. Trampoline with Jim Carrey or skydive with Dwayne Johnson?
Oh, man.
This is easy.
How is
that easy? I would do both.
I mean, yeah, sure.
The only reason it's hard is because I'm scared of skydiving. But I think I would do it for The Rock.
Fuck, I'd do it for The Rock.
Yeah.
You're not even talking about skydiving.
Nope.
Wait a minute.
There's
Family show. Family
No,
show.
no.
You're
no,
not on the
yours
family
doesn't
show.
claim to be. I mean, yours is, but not here.
All right.
Man.
Always live in a cave or a tree house?
Treehouse.
Ooh, that's
Yes.
that was
And not
quick.
just because the beer is good.
Well, the beer is good. The beer is excellent. But no, I would live in a treehouse.
All
That'd
right.
be fun.
final
Alright.
question. This will let you know where you're
boy.
heading.
All right.
People are scared of you or people easily scare you?
Whoa.
If by people you mean kids.
I'm deciding if I want to interpret this as what I would like to happen or what I think actually.
Well, you're not allowed to ask a question. Kabuki Kid said
No,
no questions. Okay.
I'm not asking. I'm determining. I'm gonna tell it like it is. People easily scare me. It's yeah.
So
Unfortunately.
we're going to put you right here and we'll go over here and we'll reveal together.
All right. That's great.
Together. Oh.
Person in the van or person getting shot at?
Ooh. Ugh.
Man. So this doesn't say would you rather be. So this is
That part's implied.
It's
Okay.
kind of yeah.
Whoa,
it's
I don't
kinda-
wanna- you can volunteer information, but I'm not allowed to ask any questions.
According to Kabuki Kid.
I have to I would be the person getting shot at. I wouldn't be in the van shooting, but I just wouldn't. That wouldn't be me. So whether I want to be or not, that just wouldn't be me.
Okay, great. So now we reveal, this scientifically. I made him little presents here.
I want you to be.
It's
I like the
very cute.
I want you to be the Grinch.
I'm not the Grinch.
You're not the
Ralphie
Grinch.
Parker.
That sounds about right. Yeah. You're not wrong.
I forgot what's all behind here too. So I'm surprised as well.
All right.
And I know which one this one is from what you chose.
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
man!
Yes!
So jealous. So jealous.
So I now need to tell you our Christmas tradition. Literally, this is our tradition. As a family, we sit down and we watch White Christmas. Then we put the kids to bed, and then we wrap all the gifts while watching Die Hard. That is our Christmas tradition.
Nice.
Good one.
Uh,
Die Hard. One of the greatest, or the greatest Christmas.
Yes.
One of the greatest
Do we
Christmas
just out of
movies.
curiosity, do we get to see the other ones, or are we just gonna?
Are you
Well, we
keeping
might
it in
use
the
this.
future?
in the
Okay.
future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
No
we don't
problem.
know.
No problem.
You know what? I'll show you off camera, or I'll tell you what they are in Discord afterwards.
Let's all remember I got the best one. That's all that matters.
I
That
mean,
Kind of
I can't say I'm happy getting Ralphie, but it fits.
Could be worse.
It's
Could
fine.
be worse. You shouldn't have picked.
Yeah,
I could be
whatever.
the Jim Carrey Grinch. That would be terrible.
Yeah, you shouldn't have picked Grinch.
That's great.
Well, thank you, Chris. That was awesome.
Yeah, thanks for
that was-
playing.
that was fun.
These are always fun to make.
Have you seen,
Right.
going off of Die Hard, have you seen is it Nakatomi Plaza, the advent calendar?
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
every
I
day
haven't.
he goes down.
Where
Where he's-
Yeah, yeah.
where he gradually falls
true.
down.
Can we buy it?
We talked
Bit of
about
a
Can we
it.
spoiler.
buy it, please?
No, it bugged you because that he goes up to the top instead of gradually falling down to the bottom. You
I mean,
saw
that
a
would be
picture
kinda-
and you.
Well, I mean,
like,
he
told me
does go
what
to
was
the
wrong with
roof.
but it's
Not like that.
We just play the Die Hard board game. Is that enough?
Sure, that
I
counts.
mean, sure, yeah.
I
Actually,
still
that
haven't
board,
played that.
have any of you played that game before?
No.
Yeah.
So it's got this really cool mechanic where like as the board it unfolds for the 3 different rounds, which is really neat. So like the board, like it's a typical like square board that folds into quarters to fit it in a box. And so the first round is the board all folded up, and then you unfold half of it, and that's the second round, and then you unfold the full thing, and that's the third round. So
Ah.
the map does change over the course of the game without having it to like
without
rip
having a
things
bunch
off
of stuff
or,
you have to
know,
shift
whatever.
around. Yeah,
So,
it's
That's
neat.
cool.
pretty good. Yep. It's fun. And
Kinda
of
like,
course, the characters are red and green.
Is it Key to the Kingdom that had that where the board opens up? And
Yeah,
you're
it
inside
does.
the
It's
board
it's
and-
similar. Yeah, it's a Key to the Kingdom has some flaps and stuff like that change
Right.
a couple things, but you're not wrong. It does that. And Skull Hollow does something similar where like you've got the main board and then you jump onto the monsters and then the monsters have their own board. So there's a couple different games that do that. I love that mechanic. I just think it's super interesting.
Yeah, that was very clever on Die Hard's part,
Mhm.
or the team's part. That was the op, I think.
Mhm.
Yep.
Good stuff. That was fun.
All right,
Thank
so
you,
we
Christian.
want to move on. Yeah, no problem. You want to move on to top 5 game-related stocking stuffers?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do
Sure.
it. Mine is a list of 5. I don't know if it's top. Like they're not ranked. I'll
Yeah,
see
we
if I
don't-
can rank them on the fly.
We don't rank
don't
ours
rank 'em.
because when we try to do that on our show, then we end up with like 8.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you put them up to that, Mike?
No, I said nothing.
Oh, is that
Mine
is that
are
a,
always a list of games, and they're never in order. I kind of go with it depending on what people say, and they're
Okay.
never in order. Mine are
Alright.
never in order, so it's perfect.
so so I'm the like fancy gift giver in the family. Not to say that I spend the most money, but like I have a lot of cycles in here,
He
and
does the super thoughtful.
I do the
gifts.
thoughtful thing. So you mentioned before, like, what's your kind of philosophy? I tried to pick things that like I really don't think anybody else will pick. So hopefully they're
Okay.
interesting. That's what I was going for.
I'll
our-
probably have some that are picked, sure.
Maybe our overarching rule for this was it had to fit in a stocking, a normal stocking, not like a giant big stocking.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
it did not have to be a game. It was game related, so other things can include that. What did you guys do? What was your focus? Not giving anything away, but what was your focus? Did you focus on games? Did you focus on accessories? Was it an amalgamation of everything?
I tried for a mix, but my goal with all of them is not only small but fairly cheap, because that's what stocking stuffers mean to me.
Because she's cheap.
Wow.
I
Okay.
love you too.
Yeah, mine were. I tried to just be unique and different. These are things where you would take it out and you'd be like, okay, this is not what I expected, which I think is a good thing. One of them is like
That's a nice thing in gifts.
kind of. I don't want to say it's cheating. I'll do it first. You'll understand when I say what it is.
Okay.
All right.
And Kathy and Chris, what was your focus?
I ended up going for games depending on like what style of gamer or non-gamer you might be giving to. So yeah, I have a variety of different things.
Okay.
I went mostly games. One isn't, and that one is mostly vague. But
Okay.
I dig it. So none of mine are games. Like you would not pull a game out of a stocking. None
Right.
of mine are that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there you
I
go.
think
We'll
that's
have
great.
a nice
Yeah.
variety for people. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's
I
cool.
thought most people would go non-game, so I kind of went, and I didn't even mean to. As you probably know, I usually like bigger box games, right? But when I started looking at the small games that would fit, I was like, oh, that really is a good game. So
I also, I kind of, we talked about this a little bit, and Anitra like said, "Oh, what about this? What about this? What about this?" So none of those things are on my list, just in case she picked them, and I wanted to be
Gotcha.
different. So
That makes sense.
All right.
All right.
All right, so who wants to start? You want to start, Mike?
Yeah, I'll start.
Do you want to do the back?
let's go round robin. We don't want to like blow the whole list at once. We'll go round. We got to go round robin.
Yeah, and
It's
then
way
we'll
more
sneak
interesting.
it. We'll
Yeah,
snake draft it. So I'll
that's fine.
start. We'll go to you guys
Sure.
and then around.
Yeah,
and
that
then we'll
works.
go back
Sure.
around.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
All right, so number 5.
When was the last? Nope, not number 5. It is one of my 5.
It's number 5. The other 4 that you have,
Incorrect.
you will like more than this one.
I
Not
went back
true.
and ranked mine just now, so I'm
Thank you.
good.
Mine not ranked. Mine will be in no particular order. I talked about it on other lists, and it has a pocket version, so I'm gonna come out of the gate with it. Mr. Jack Pocket.
Yeah.
It's a good game. It's a
I
really
love
good game.
Mr. Jack. It's one of my favorites. The feeling of being the cops trying to catch and being the one getting away. I love the way it plays on other sides of the table, and having a pocket version that's easy setup, easy gameplay, and literally fits in your pocket. It's been on other lists, and it has to be on this one because it's definitely fits in the stocking, and it's worth playing.
I just think the re-engineering of the game from the board to the tiles that can rotate to be a blocker, like I just think it was so smart the way they did that.
Yeah.
Just very clever.
Very clever. Yeah, to fit it in that box. I mean, it's not much bigger than the size of the colorful box, right? Like it's a
Yeah.
small
Yeah, we got
box,
one.
and it does a lot of stuff.
You got it right there. Hold on. Anita's gonna grab it.
Oh, nice.
There it is.
Yeah.
That's Jack Pocket.
I'm really tempted to get the new, because they put out Mr. Jack and the extension in a smaller box with new updated art. I don't think they changed anything in it other than like giving it a little bit of a facelift, but the game is like a must-have for me. Like it has to be in your collection. It's got to be a game you play. It is unfortunately 2-player only, so it eliminates a lot of stuff, but it gives you that immediate replay because you want to play the other side, and it feels completely different being on the other side. It's such a smart game.
Yep, love it.
So that's where I'll come.
All right, so I'll go next. This is my kind of weird one that's not cheating, but kind of cheating. And I went with a board game arena subscription.
Ooh.
I mean, yeah, like you can
That's
put
a
it
good
on,
idea.
like you could like give them the password or whatever, or you could just give them like a little mini
Print
card
out.
or something, or a printout, right? And that fits right in a stocking, and it's a super smart gift. It's tons of games at once. You know, if
many
you're
games.
visiting family, you can give that gift in a stocking and then go home and then play with that person, right?
That's good.
I just
Yeah,
like
Wow.
that.
Good
as a
idea. I
gift.
didn't think of subscriptions. Yeah.
Awesome.
that's clever. I think
Huh?
that's the top 5. That's it.
Come on, I got 4 more. I got 4. See, I think about this stuff. I really
That
do.
was
I
good.
put thoughts into it. Okay,
He's
Anitra,
so thoughtful.
go next.
All right. Well, my number 5. This is the one that's closest to being cheating for me, which is why it's number 5. Is any button shy game with a theme that your recipient would like.
Yeah.
There are
Sure.
so many.
Yeah.
None of them cost more than $15.
Yeah.
And they cover the whole gamut. Like I have showed people who are like, how much can you really do with 18 cards? And I'm like, you can do an 18xx game.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Was
a
that
short
Penny
one.
Rails? Was that Penny
That's
Rails?
Penny
Yeah.
Rails. It's a short one. It takes about 20 minutes. But it has all of the elements of an 18xx in an 18 card game and a handful of coins.
Yep.
So
And Kabuki Kid is right. Tussie Mussy,
Tussie Mussy is
unbelievable
great.
game.
Sprawlopolis is
Second best
great.
game by Elizabeth Hargrave.
There's a bunch of solo games that they do, like so many
Mhm.
good 18 card games.
Yep.
My favorite is I don't know what the actual name of it is, but it's the one with the poison wine.
In Vino Morte.
That one. It's so much fun. You play that.
That was it was
Ever.
the first button shy game I ever played.
Did you
Oh,
ever play
so good.
Poisons?
So there's a much-
no.
It's In Vino Morte with some actual game in it.
Andrew is not a huge fan of Invino Morte.
I just like it's fine. It's fine, but like it's just not a game to me.
It is
That's
a
all.
super
That's all.
quick party game.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Okay.
It's fine.
Wow.
Cool. That was good. Well done. That's a
Yes.
good,
Good choices. Starting strong.
Yeah.
Mine is going to be, so those who are familiar with Grand Gamers Guild might know of the little pack of cards that they started putting out. And it's actually being sold as a stocking stuffer. So I thought that was perfect.
Yes.
That's legit.
But
That's
he
legit.
has more than one now. So there's like one for like every season
There are,
or every
I
sort of
think,
holidays.
8. Yeah.
And it's a little pack of card, and it's seriously the perfect stocking stuffer. But it is basically like an escape room, and it plays or like trying to figure out solve the mystery, and it plays in about an hour, and so that is a really cool stocking stuffer.
They're so good, and I got to go to Essen, and I worked Mark's booth, Grand Gamers Guild booth at Essen, and I can tell you that the number of people that came looking for the holiday hijinks stuff was just like, we sold out first day, and we were like, I'm sorry. They're so good, and they're so fast. The newest one, which I don't think is out yet, it's called the Groundhog Gambit. That's coming out for Groundhog Day.
Okay.
And let's see, Jonathan Chaffer, who did these, I'm just going to say, I had a conversation with Mark about this. He did some very cool and interesting things in the Groundhog Gambit that you're going to want to check out. They're tremendous. They're they're just great.
They're great.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Cool. All right, my number 5 is the vague non-game one. It is. It's basically, if you are putting something in someone's stocking, you probably know them well enough to know kind of what their favorite games are. And if that's the case, then you should go to places like Meeple Source and stuff and get the upgraded bits for that exact game. So like Arc Nova, like Meeple Source just got a new Arc Nova stuff, and I would love someone to get that for me. The biggest thing is,
You're dropping game ideas.
Just slide that in there.
Yeah.
No, I'm not asking or anything.
if I want it, then it's got to be on the list, right? No, the reason why is because the cost of those upgrades are more than I would buy myself. But if someone else, you know what I'm
It
saying?
makes them a really good gift.
Well, that by rule makes it a good gift. Something that somebody wouldn't be willing to splurge on themselves, but
Exactly.
you know they want. Perfect gift.
And I don't think anybody would ever say, "Oh, that's nice." Like nobody. I don't think anyone would be disappointed in receiving upgraded bits for one of their favorite games.
Exactly. If it's the kind of game that they're like, I'll play anytime.
Yeah.
Then just be ready to play the game that night.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, what do you got there, Mike?
You're talking
You
about
got some upgraded bits?
Yeah. So can I do this? No. I'm trying
Well,
to find.
while
the
Mike
right
is figuring that
platform.
out, I'll say one of the best gifts that we have gotten related to games was when a friend bought us all of the upgraded bits for Quacks of Quedlinburg,
Oh,
which
Oh,
is
nice.
a lot.
They're a
of
game changer.
tokens.
Like, and no pun intended, they are a game changer.
I don't know if you can see them.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
adorable.
Look at that little guy. What a cutie.
He's so cute.
These were on Etsy. Shannon, who might still be in the chat, posted a picture of Waterdeep.
For Lords
playmat.
of Waterdeep, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
And the
Mhm.
person
I
that
like
was
them.
selling the Waterdeep playmat also had the upgraded bits. So
I love
instead
that
of
they
it
all have
being-
bellies. That gives me hope of being
Yeah.
an adventurer someday.
Yeah. You too could be an overweight wizard.
Yes.
Yeah, so they came in a bunch. So it's better than, to Chris's point, it's better than just having these cubes that are supposed to be mages and warriors. Like it
Right.
actually gives them a little bit of a.
Potbelly warrior.
D&D
Love it.
polls.
And PGG has a whole slew of upgraded
Yeah.
stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mike, you're next.
No, we snake it.
No, we.
Oh,
we
I'm
go
sorry.
To, we go to
Oh, so
Chris.
okay.
Yep.
So Chris, you're next.
And
Oh
then
yeah.
Chris
So
again.
now we're on our number 4. My number 4 is one that a lot of people already have, but I thought you got to have a tin can game, and the one that I'm always willing to play, and everybody seems to just like right off the bat, is the Sushi Go. Not the
love
big
it.
party one and all, but the small one fits right in
Yeah.
the stocking. I've never had anybody go, I don't like that game. So maybe someone here could say so, but
Yeah, and at this
Always
point,
works.
Sushi Go is like $6 in a tuck box at Target. I mean, it's great.
it's an easy
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Katia?
Just pick your number 4 because you have them ranked, don't you?
Yep, you're number 4.
Yeah, I don't have to keep them ranked. My other one I'm gonna go with is Scout.
Oh, nice.
Or
game.
any Oink games.
Yes.
Any
because
Oink
they come
game,
in these
really,
small
yeah.
boxes, but Scout is my favorite one so far. Great trick taking games for those who aren't familiar with it. But yeah, basically
Fafnir.
Nothing
That is
has
not the
unseated
game, but
Deep
it's-
Sea Adventure for me yet.
That's
But
Yeah,
the size of the box,
game.
though. You
I
didn't
think
like
he's talking-
Scout? Oh.
I think she's talking about when I said no one likes Sushi Go.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm not a Sushi Go person either, but
okay,
I mean, a lot
But
of people
nobody's
like
like, I hate that game.
A
It's
Fake
just
Artist Goes to
okay,
New York
sure,
is a
fine.
great
they'll
game.
still play it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fake Artist is real good.
That's definitely one of my favorites. So this is a new Oink game that I just picked up at Jason's store, and this
Yes.
is my phone.
Yes.
Yeah, they're little.
I mean, that doesn't really do anything because I could have a gigantic phone, but
Yeah.
um,
I mean, they're
Be-
small.
Be aware, Mike, that the rules for Fafnir are weird.
right. But when you
takes a little
play
time
it,
to
it
learn.
makes all the sense. Like the
Yes.
rules are
Yes.
shit, but when you play the game, you're like, oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We,
very skeptical of that game, but then we played
I-
through it, and I didn't understand it until like I just botched the whole game, and then we played it again, and I'm like, oh, so that's why you want to bid like that? Okay, that makes
I
sense.
played it in a tournament at PAX East, and we spent the first 20 minutes trying to figure out, come to a consensus on how the game is actually played.
Right? Yeah, the
That's
rules
never
could have
good.
been better.
But
Yeah.
once we got there, it was good.
Yeah.
We picked up Scout, and what was the other game? The other game was a game actually that got put in the gift box in the closet to be put in Anitra's stocking, to fill her stocking. Ironically, what was that game called? I
It
don't know.
was
You picked it.
the cafe, the coffee overload.
Yeah, something like that. Cafe Overload, Coffee Overload. something
Oh,
like that.
okay.
My
Cool.
next game, my next thing on my list, again, not ordered, but I'm going to hit it now since it got mentioned. I also said Geek Bits because
Nice.
I think they're just tremendous.
I mean, probably
Yeah.
the same reasoning, right? Like,
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
you
For
already know
whatever
they like it.
your person's favorite game is.
It's smart.
Yeah.
Well, my number 4 is for anybody who likes roll and write or flip and write games. Get them some wet erase markers.
Ooh, okay.
We really like the Expo vis-a-vis, but really any wet erase markers because it makes a world of difference on any of those laminated sheets or whiteboards or whatever.
Oh.
Wet erase does not smudge when you accidentally move your hand over it, and it stays the whole game until you're ready to erase it, and then you take a damp cloth, or even if it's a laminated sheet, you run it under the faucet.
I literally run them under the kitchen sink, and they
Yeah.
just go
Mhm.
they're clean. It's
and you're
great.
done.
Yeah.
Lots of colors. They're awesome.
Smart.
Nice.
All right, mate.
Mike?
I got to do 2 in a row. I don't know what to do with this one now.
Yeah. Well, you're the one who said snake, my friend.
No, I know, but I'm not because I
If
adjust.
only you had them in the order that matters.
This is exactly why. So to come around this snake, and you guys are talking about bits for your games, my number 4 is going to be those collapsible storage trays.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, the ones with the snaps.
Yeah, so Peacekeeper has them, BGG has them on their thing. The ones with the snaps in the corners, and then you
You
put
can find them
on-
all over Etsy and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
are great.
They hold the stuff. They stop them from going all over the place. You can split them up and put them near people, and then it also helps with easy cleanup. So I think to go along with you guys with your bits, I'm going to put those little collapsible storage.
I mean, it kind of started as dice trays, right? And then they decided,
Right.
oh, you can make small ones and
Sure.
hold resources and stuff too. Yeah.
Yep. All right, so that's my number 4. And then for my number 3,
The one you like better than those, yeah.
well, I definitely like this better than collapsible storage trays. Yes.
Right?
I'm going to go with Similo. Any of them.
Yes.
Similo is
Great
great.
choice.
Yep. In the first QSCon 2019, John Gilmore, Ian Moss, a whole bunch of us sat around till like 3 a.m. playing Similo. Colin, who used to be with, well, whatever the company is now, used to be on Kama, sent me a whole bunch of them as they were being released, and they are just so much fun. And using the 2 different games, one for the clues, or
Oh, it
one
makes it so hard.
So weird.
Oh my Lord, it's almost impossible when you're doing like the fables, and you're using history to give the clues. It just breaks your mind.
Yes.
Similo is fantastic. I wish they had a holiday one. The more recent one was.
I mean, they have the spookies, but that's the wrong holiday.
Right.
I
Right.
just
Well,
got
I
that
mean-
one.
Just give it time. Give it
Yeah,
time.
no, I'm sure they should. They should.
At Essen, there was a special board game Similo that you couldn't buy it anywhere.
I
You
know.
had to buy a game that was in it to get the deck. So
Oh.
I
It was
bought.
promotional only, and we scoured.
We
the
got it.
rest.
We got
Like,
it.
What
No,
will fit in
I
a
need it. I
suitcase
need
that
it
will get
so
us the
bad.
I
Similo-
will.
the
I will
Similo
bring
deck?
it, and we can play it, but you cannot have it
That's fine.
or buy it.
I'll just photocopy them. That's fine.
I mean, if that's what you want, that's fine. But we bought the Great Split from Horrible Guild, which is also a really cool I Split You Choose game.
Nice.
And we got the board game thing from that.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, Similo is great. If you don't know it, I know I've talked about it on the show. I know we've talked about it. It's
We've talked about it too.
so much fun.
But
We
the
reviewed
thing that's
Similo
good
back when there
about-
were only 2 decks, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And the thing that's good about it is because you can choose one that fits, like that the theme will fit the person you're gifting it to. So if you know somebody who loves Halloween, then yeah, you give them the spooky one, or like you can kind of tailor which one you're giving. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Any one of them.
By the way, Scott, I totally agree with you. We haven't played with it yet, but just looking through it, I'm like, I cannot. This would be so hard. Yep. That looks like
Wow.
That's
us.
about right.
But yeah, it's going to be hard to play through them. I think they're going to be good for being the cards that are out, and you use different cards as the clues or something like that in another deck. But I think if you use just the one deck, it would be very difficult.
that's cool.
I've tried playing Similo on BGA, and you can only do it if it's with a group of people who are ready to like do a lot of chatting back and
Yeah.
forth.
I would expect so.
Yeah.
Or just actually use that voice chat that nobody uses on BGA.
Well, that only works if it's real time, not
Sure.
turn based.
Right, I agree. All right.
Yeah, I need the historical one. That's the only one I'm missing. That
It's really
I
good.
want. Yeah.
It's- the funny thing is our son is obsessed with like Greek mythology. So he'll like give clues and we're like, I don't know. And he'll be like, oh, well, his dad was the same as the brother of this guy's dad. So I figured you would know that. I'm like,
We're
bro,
like,
what
what?
are you talking about? Like
That's the myths deck. Yeah.
Katya
Yeah.
and Mike, you've both met Asher. I mean, he's just stupidly intelligent. And it's just like, that's what he does. He's like, I have an encyclopedia of Greek mythology in my head. Buckle up.
Yeah. Pretty
That's
much.
great.
So some of my ideas are starting to show up on other people's lists, but my number 3 was any of the holiday hijinks, or even a bundle, because you can buy like a bundle of 3.
Mhm.
We have given them as gifts in the past for exactly this reason. I mean, it's an hour of fun, it's cheap, it's small, and it is a gift that does not add to clutter, because once you play it, you either toss it or you give it to somebody else because you're done with it.
Right.
Mhm. Yep.
It's like the unlock games.
Yeah,
Yes.
same thing. Yeah, we have the Star Wars unlocks, and like I just haven't gotten them to the table, and I really want to like so badly.
Same. Yeah, same.
I haven't-
Requires
yeah,
enough
same
time
here.
off.
Yeah. All right. Well, you all make me feel better. I appreciate that very much.
Yeah, mine's still in the case. I haven't opened them up at all.
Same.
So my number 3 on this, I'm going to lean into the family gamers thing. This is something that we very frequently recommend in our holiday gift guides. Head over to thefamilygamers.com/holiday 2022 to see our gift guide this year.
Show notes. It's in the show notes.
It's in the show notes. Is the little hands card holders. So these are like
nice.
this is a little thing that you can hold, and you can put cards in it. So for if you're playing something like a Sushi Go or a very simple card game with little kids, there's these little things. It's they can hold on to this thing and they can kind of like rearrange their cards, and they don't have it because sometimes kids just don't have the fine dexterity to or the fine motor skills to be able to shuffle cards around and not drop them and whatever. So So I put the little hands. I mean, they're like $3
Yeah.
if you find them at the store. So that was my my number 3.
It's a good one.
Very
I like
cool.
the Uber stacks, the ones, the card holders that you can put together and make them as big as you want or tier them.
Yeah, we have a couple that just you put on the table and they just stand up, and you can put cards in those too.
Yeah,
So-
the little hands are unusual because they're the only ones I've seen that are explicitly designed to like you pick it up and hold it with a handle. Like this is my hand of cards.
Right, and that's important because if you play games with kids, you know that inevitably, no matter what, no matter how many times they have peed before that game has started, they're going to have to go to the bathroom in the middle of that game. So they can then put their cards face down, and then they can move on, and they can go to the bathroom without fear that someone's going to cheat at their game of Sushi Go or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
It's funny because I grew up playing Scrabble, and to me that was always the worry. Is like you have to pee, and then your tiles are on your rack.
See, it's a
And then
real
it's like-
problem.
and then you're like, you better not look at my tiles before.
You got to put them down.
Yeah, or
Right. It's-
even like somebody
Yes.
gets up to go and grab water, and they walk behind you, and you feel the need to
And you're
like
like,
hide it, and then
"No!"
you-
It's
yeah.
such an irrational fear because it's like I know that I could not possibly care less what your tiles are, but
Yeah.
I'm paranoid that you're going to care
Yeah.
about mine. Like it's so
Yep.
weird.
Gamers,
100%. We're just a tad competitive. That's all.
just a bit.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so Kabuki, what do you mean, little kid hands or card mangling? Okay, so we have a college friend who could not deal with the fact that we had children because we went to college. That's where we met, and when we had a 2-year-old, he I don't know if he came up with the term or
No,
what.
he got it from somebody else,
Yeah.
but it was like, keep those jam hands
Jam
away
hands.
from my
The
stuff.
word it's jam,
Jam
hands because
hands.
between the ages of like 2 and 5, every kid just
They're
has
always
jam
either
hands.
sticky
They're
or
always
slimy.
sticky or something. They're just jam hands. So
Sticky. Yep.
It lasts
Yeah.
for a couple of years.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
anyway, sorry about the
Well,
jam hands.
That's-
Mike, all the joy you have to look forward to.
I understand what
Whee!
Kabuki Kid's saying though with the mangling hands.
Yeah,
'cause
I
if you
didn't get it
a
until
little
I said
kid
it out loud, and I was like, "Oh, okay, he's talking about
crush
jam
them.
hands."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like having Cheetos at your party and you're playing cards, like the Cheetos in the cart.
Yep.
Having children who play card games is that all of the time.
I never understood sleeving until I had children playing card games. I was like, oh, all the sleeves all the
We
time.
have one who tries to like shove it in the crack of the table and like starts to bend the cards back and forth. I'm like, no, don't. Why? Why would you do that?
Yeah.
I understood sleeving the first time I brought one of my favorite games to my friend's house to play, and I saw the way they were like taking a card and doing this to it when they were thinking, and I'm like, nope,
Ah,
not
okay,
happening.
that was ASMR I did not need. Don't do that again.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right.
All right. I will go into my next one.
Are we on number 3? Did I forget?
yeah,
to
no,
change
we're
the-
still
yeah.
number 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to change the banner.
Good job.
I will
How
have
dare
to
you.
recommend. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put that instead of what I was. Okay.
Ooh.
I think I'm gonna go with. So we talked about the escape room ones, but I'm gonna suggest the exit line of escape room games
They're
because
good.
they're not
good.
very.
Yeah.
That's my next one.
Come on, man. Everybody's running over everybody right now. Leave
Yeah,
it
I know, it's
alone.
gonna keep
They're
happening,
so
man.
compact and they're so good. Like, and they have a nice range of complexity. And
Yeah.
I personally think that they beat the unlock ones. They make
I
way
think-
more sense.
I
in my
think I
opinion.
agree with you on that, but I mean, you can re-gift the unlocks. Like that
Yes.
does help. That's a big help.
I think the unlocks are way more uneven. There are some good ones,
Agreed.
but there are a lot of
Yep,
bad
totally agree
ones.
with that too.
Yeah.
Exit is like really good or pretty good. Like, and it's a much smaller range of
Yeah.
how good they're gonna be.
Yeah.
Now it's not stocking stuffer, but have you played any of the puzzle ones?
Puzzle ones, yeah.
With
They're
they're
so
good.
Jigsaw
cool. They're
puzzles.
really cool. So there's like 3 jigsaw puzzles in the box. And not only do you have to put the jigsaw puzzles together, but they give you clues. And then, mild spoiler, like you will have to take pieces and rearrange the pieces to
do
solve
other
other
things.
clues. It's
Oh.
awesome.
good.
It's so
really good.
cool.
It's
Oh,
a
they're
really,
really
great
good.
use.
Yeah, they're really good.
And we recommend those like for a family who's done exit a couple of times before and they're looking for stuff where they can still pull their kids in. Those were fantastic because it was one of the first times that our youngest, who's now 8, I think he was 7 when we did that one, that he felt like he could really be a part of it, because he doesn't get the clues, and like he's trying to give input, but it doesn't always make sense. But the jigsaw puzzle, he could work on the jigsaw puzzle.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
It was a
And so
great
he
way to
felt like
bring
he
him
was
in.
contributing more.
That's
Nice.
cool.
So thumbs up on
Yeah.
Exit.
I really like the exit ones, but to your point, I think they're better than the unlocks, but the unlocks can be regifted. They
Yeah.
came out. Has anyone done the redo? I think is the new ones.
Undo?
Is it undo, redo?
Well, undo. So
Undo.
they could be different. So undo is a set that came out from Pegasus Spiel.
Right. Yep, those.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Okay.
time travel ones.
Yep.
Yeah, we've done a couple of those.
Yeah, so those
Are
are
they? Where do you
Those
put
are
them
like-
in relation?
so those are like unlock in that you can only play them once, but you can regift them.
Okay. You're not cutting up
However,
anything.
they're about solving a mystery by like time traveling, and you're definitely not going to get a chance to see everything in the game.
Yeah, it's a little bit more deduction than
yeah.
it is. It's more of a detective mystery than it is like an exit or an unlock. There's also a set from Studio H called Suspects. Claire Harper Takes the Stage is the subtitle of the first set.
Those are hard.
Those are also I mean, you literally play as a detective. Those are way harder, but they're really good. I really, really enjoyed it. And the structure of that is like when you hit a certain card, like the way the game works is you're interviewing people or investigating things. And so you're flipping over different cards, similar to an unlock or something like that. So it'll be like, oh, if you want to like ask this person about her uncle, go to card 30 or whatever, right? So over the course of the game, when you hit certain card thresholds, you write down your answers to the 5 mystery questions. And then you keep playing the game. And then when you hit the next card threshold, you write your answers down again. Maybe they're the same. Maybe they've changed. And so you do end up in that game, you actually do see everything. You see
Literally
every single
everything.
card. You read every single thing. And then your points as a team are basically how early you got the question right.
If you got it right.
If you got it right at all.
Oh, that's cool.
Those games, it says on the box that each mystery takes an hour. It took us 3. But but you
like,
don't
we had a
do
good
this.
time.
Like you don't do this with like people you hate. So you're sitting around having drinks and chit-chatting and whatever. You know, it's
Well, and you don't have the time pressure that you do with like an unlock or an exit or something like that, because it's literally just, we're going to go through every card in the deck, and we reach a certain point where like, okay, what do we think happened here? You know, what, like, let's figure out all our predictions, and that ends up with a whole lot of discussion.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
And
an
then we move
Agatha
on.
Christie, like it's an Agatha Christie book, right? So we'll spend 15 minutes debating what we think is going on before we go to the next card.
Yeah, but I am
Right.
definitely not an Agatha Christie detective.
None of us are, trust me.
But that's Suspects. Yeah,
I've never heard Werewolf Experiment.
I've never heard of that at all.
Yeah,
I've heard of it.
No,
it's interesting.
Anyway,
no,
There you go.
never heard of it.
That's my quote from this show, and I want that on the back of a box somewhere. I don't know where, and I don't
You
know
get
what
on, like, a
name, but I
t-shirt
want that on the back
somewhere.
of a box. What a glowing recommendation!
Yeah.
You don't do this with people you hate.
well, that could be a tagline for the full 42. Why does it have to be on the back of a box? You don't do this with
Now
people
it's
you
gonna be on
hate.
the shirt.
Nice.
Love it.
All right, well, my number 3 was Exit.
But
now
it's
you
a
can
snake
steal
draft,
all
so
of
you
our
can
number
keep
twos.
going. That's fine.
All the same reasons. I don't need to. We just talked about it. So my number 2.
Wait. What would be your recommendation of one of the exit games? Would it be there's a Christmas, I think, one with the lights. There's a cave one. There's
So pick
Is there one
a
that's
favorite.
fun?
You can bring your special Chris flavor.
Yeah, I wish I had my wall of games up so I could look at them, because I actually keep the boxes even after I finish them just to remember them.
All
But
right.
since they're all in boxes right now,
none of them have been that memorable where you remember what it was.
I mean,
Theme.
the last one that I did that was actually really memorable was the puzzle one, but that doesn't fit in a stocking stuffer, right? The lighthouse puzzle one. I think there's 3 of them, maybe
Yeah.
more
Yeah,
now.
we did
Not
a
the one we did.
Sacred Temple
Something like that.
puzzle
Yeah.
one.
No, I haven't done that one yet. Yeah.
That's good.
But yeah, the puzzle ones are so cool. Right? I mean, you've already talked about how they work and stuff, but those won't fit because they're a little
Yeah,
bit
those
bigger.
won't fit in a standard stocking.
Unless you get a really big.
Well, we're giving you grace because Katya took your answer. So
Nice.
Yeah, so maybe
All right.
there was like a cemetery one. Was there any that stood out to you? Because they also have difficulty levels, right? There's some that are,
I will say the
Yeah.
like the Forgotten Night or whatever it was with the actual
Oh.
like the sacred whatever it was, the knight on the front.
Something night.
That
Yeah.
that one had stupid puzzles in it. That was my least favorite one. I will say that.
Wait, which one? Which one? Try not to.
It had it had like KNIGHT, like a knight on the front.
Oh yes.
Oh.
That one was rough.
I
The
want to describe
Cemetery of the Night.
whatever it is. I want
Yeah.
to describe the puzzle that I hated the most, but I won't because it would ruin it.
Right.
It may be off the air.
okay.
All right. So my number 2. This will get back at Katya a little bit. Point Salad.
Oh,
One of
wow.
your favorite games, right?
Does that fit in a stocking?
Yeah, that'll fit.
It does.
Like this big. It'll fit pretty good. Stuff
You
it in
need to
there.
take it out of the box and just put all the components in a bag and shove it in there.
Take it out of
So,
the
so
box.
Anitra, you know how you feel about Clue? About Candyland?
Candyland.
Candyland.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel about Point Salad.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? That's fine.
I'm just surprised. I mean, it's fine. I'm just okay.
It's surprising.
It sounds extremely dull.
Mhm.
The reason
People are allowed to
why
like what
I pick both that and Sushi Go really is because when I think about games that you're getting out of your stocking, I'm thinking that you have family around.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to play it right now, you're going to play with
Yeah.
people who are and aren't gamers, and so I'm thinking of games that you can get people into right away. So
My number 1 doesn't.
Okay. Well, it's not
Alright.
time for your number 1. It's time for your number 2.
Oh.
yes.
So my number
What's your
2.
number 2?
My number 2 is the little game. It's called Michael. Is it called Shh?
Oh
The
yeah.
little bubble gum pack game.
Wait a minute. Kabuki Kid, they make a pocket ogre?
What?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely
You got it right there, though.
I definitely misread the name of that game the first time you pushed that up against the camera. I'm
He's
glad-
got it right
Oh,
there.
I
That's
want a
hilarious.
picture of
Oh,
that. I
perfect.
want a
Yeah,
picture of
picture.
that.
Perfect.
that you want to talk about something to put on the back of the box.
Yeah. So Chris makes a bunch. Not this Chris. This Chris makes a bunch of these gum packs, right?
Paco games.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
a super nice guy. Yep.
Perplexed.
Perplexed. Yep.
Yeah.
Perplexed.
And this
XT.
one we played. Shit, where was it? Was it PAX? Not last year, PAX.
Doesn't matter.
We
It
played it
was,
with Jason and Heather at a place.
yeah,
this
and
is-
we
this is
played
my
it a few
favorite.
times, but it's you're basically like you have letters and you're gonna be making up words with the letters and you're trying to go in order or something like that.
So you take this deck of cards. There's also pass cards if you can't do it. But every card, there are 26 cards, one card for each letter. And you shuffle them out and everybody gets them. And your objective cooperatively is to go through the entire deck. On your turn, you will play one card and you're trying to spell words based on what you have in your hand and what you think other people might have. Publicly, there are vowels. And the vowels will always be reset. So you'll always have access to the vowels. They can only be used once in each letter. And you have to use them to basically upgrade them to get points. You get extra points if you get to use them. But at the end, when you feel like you've gotten a word and you cannot contribute any more to it, everyone votes. You check that it's a word. All the consonants are put in a discard pile. All the vowels are returned. And you start again. And your objective is to get through the entire deck.
Wow.
But it's so little, it's perfect for a stocking.
Yeah, this is it. These are the cards.
Yep.
Yeah, we have a bunch of their games. What was Boo? We have Boo.
Yep.
We have.
They're all 3 letters.
I really like Hue,
Yep.
HUE,
Yep.
which is an abstract like color matching laying puzzle. And our son got you a couple a while back for like your birthday or something.
Yeah, or like Father's Day or something like that.
Yeah, that's a great pick. I didn't even think of that one. That is such a good call.
Aren't you mad at yourself for not thinking about it?
I am, because I would put that above a couple of these. I totally would, but it's so small. Like I didn't even see it there.
I take that as a win.
No, you got that
Yes.
one. That was
Yes.
that's That's
Yeah.
even
Good job,
small.
Katya.
Like that's the fifth pocket in your jeans kind of game. Like,
Yeah,
that's-
Yeah,
is.
it totally is.
I think that's kind of the concept, right?
That
Yeah.
even fits in women's jeans pockets, which is saying
Yeah.
something.
Which
That's
are little. Yeah.
even better.
All right,
Yeah,
it's
that's
your
a
turn.
great. That's
You
a
want me
great.
to go?
It's your turn.
Okay. So
What's
I
your number two?
have 2 left, and I'm following the Mike model where I do not rank them. So I will give you a choice. Should I go for the like very custom, particular to the gift recipient, or the all around solid, excellent gift? What do you guys think? This is open to the show to the chat as well. Which one should I go with this time around?
I would say the
My
overall unbelievable.
I would say the
one
all
is
around.
number one.
All around,
Yeah,
all
my
around.
vote was
Katya?
going to be for whoever the gamer is that you're
Okay.
gifting.
Okay, so
Yeah, I would say that too.
Chris.
My vote's for the one that you like least out of the two.
I mean, listen, you are consistent, my friend. You are consistent. Okay, I'll do the one that I haven't actually done as a gift, but I think is a good gift.
Okay.
Which you could argue I would like least by less by definition.
Because
I don't
you
know
haven't
that that's
actually
true.
done it.
It is the River and Stone playing card deck illustrated by Beth Sobel.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That was on Kickstarter. You can now get it. I think it's like $15,
remember that.
$18. I mean, you've seen Beth Sobel's art. She does gorgeous nature art, and she did a full illustrated 52 card deck of playing cards. And they're beautiful. And if you got someone in your family where they know that you're a gamer, but they don't like they're a poker, gin rummy, whatever kind of a family member, this is a great way to give them something that gives you some threads of the board
Familiarity
game
there,
industry, but it's something that they're actually going to use.
Yeah.
is that them right there?
Yeah, that's them. Yeah, and you can find if you just Google search them, you can find them on like MeepleSource and stuff like that. You can get yourself a deck of these cards, but they're beautiful. And they're just like, it's just nice. Like sometimes it's just like, we talked about the geek bits. Like it's just nice to play with nice components sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Instead of just like, oh, it's another deck of bicycle. You know what I mean? And they're just, they're
Mhm.
different and they're really pretty. So yeah, River and Stone playing card deck.
Cool.
Good pick.
Good pick. Yeah.
Well, I think my pick is good too, but it's also already been used.
Oh.
Hey,
Is this your
So,
second one that's already
this
been
is my
used?
second
Yeah.
one. So my number 2 pick
Yeah.
is Similo.
Oh.
Because it's one of those games you can be like, hey, I got this game. Let's play it right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And because there are so many options that you can customize it a little bit to the person you're giving it to.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's really
That's a
cool.
good choice.
Such
It
a
was
great
actually my sixth pick too, so it's very close to having 3.
Well, you should
There you
only
go.
have 5 on your list, though, right? It's a top 5.
That's why you
Nymph
Honorable
is a sixth
mention.
pick. 6 Nymph is a sixth pick. Anyway, sorry.
Yep.
Michael, you get to do 2 now.
I do, and I get to do my number 1, right?
You lead the way, my
Yeah.
friend.
All right. For number 2, I'm going to go with Happy Salmon.
I like it.
I've never
We
played
mentioned
it.
we mentioned Happy Salmon on this week's podcast.
Yeah, on the podcast that came out today.
In a positive light or in a negative light?
Yeah, in a positive
A
light.
positive light, but
Positive
we
light.
were arguing whether or not it is a dexterity game.
Yeah, does it qualify as a dexterity game or not?
Yes, because at times you have to run around the table, and if you're not very dexterous, you could fall over and hurt yourself.
I think we argued that it didn't because
We
I
argued
think
that it's not a dexterity game because dexterity games require
like fine motor
skills.
skills.
Well, and it's not just fine motor skills, but they require you to do a specific thing, like
That you could
stacking
tell
or
at.
flicking or whatever. Whereas Happy Salmon, like you can do the thing in whatever way you want, and it doesn't.
Sure, yeah,
really
the high five or the punch.
But
Yeah.
it's still fun as heck,
Yeah.
right? It is.
And I think it's one of those games at a convention that's going to cause a lot of chaos, right? Because they're going to be the loud table, but they
Oh,
also
yeah.
have the quiet version, so you're not allowed to talk. So there's 2 ways you can play the game, but it's one of those, like Chris said, you're going to open it up and there's 4 rules, right? There's 4 cards, 4 rules, and you just play it.
And it plays up to 6, I think, out of the.
But yeah, and then they actually have the 2 different fish. Well, now it's in a different box, but
Right.
originally they had North Star had the 2 different fish, and they had the pastel colors and the regular colors, so you can play it up to 12.
Up to 12.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's super simple. Like there's a fist bump, a high five, a switch spots, and then the Happy
And
Salmon.
then, yeah.
And your objective is to just find someone that has the same card as you on top of your deck. At any time you can pass, so you're never stuck. When you do it, you drop your card and you want to get through your deck as fast as possible. It's a lot of fun.
I told you what happened with me in that game, right? So I was demoing games at a booth at BGG Con the year that it came out, and they were in the booth across from me.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
So I
I'm so
couldn't
sorry.
teach the game ever because they were running around, bumping into everybody and
Right.
stuff. And I was just like, what is this game? I hate it so much. I've never played it. Oh, no, that's not true. I did play it later that night. I was like, show me what this game is so I know what you're doing over here, at least. Because people, while I'm trying to show them a game, would be like, what are they doing over there? I'm like,
Yep.
I'm
Go ahead.
just
Loud
showing
and
you this
disruptive.
game. But, you
That's
know.
what they're doing.
Yeah. It's fun. It's a fun game, and you can play
It
it
was fun.
quietly. So you can, and then all of a sudden there's laughter because someone does it and everyone starts
Yeah.
yelling. But it's just that it's that fun, immediate. You're playing it right away kind of game, and anybody can play it, right? Also, you got a little fish hanging out of your stocking, so why the hell not?
All right.
All
All
right,
right, number one.
love letter.
Number one thing you like more than all the others.
Untrue. For this reason, I might agree with you. Love letter. Any version of love letter. Specifically on my list, there are two, because you can do the base game. It's very simple, right? You have a card, you pick up a card, you put down a card, and then you do the text that's on there.
Mhm.
But you also have your friends that like Star Wars. There's a Star Wars version. Your friends that like
Yeah.
Batman. There's a Batman version.
Mhm.
That's
so there
what
are
we have.
multiple
We have the
versions
Batman
of,
one.
of love letter that can fit.
There's a like Marvel Infinity Gauntlet version too.
The
I
Infinity
think.
Gauntlet. Yep. So no matter, I mean, your friends like something, right? In geek culture, if they don't like board games, there is a version of this game that should fit into something that they like.
Yep.
So I think it's extremely versatile, kind of like Similo as a gift because there are options, and it's also super simple to again pull out of the stocking. This is how you play. Let's go.
Solid.
There you go.
Good
All right.
choice.
All right.
You
Oh,
wanna go-
that means
you
it's
wanna
my
go
turn,
first?
isn't
Yes.
it? All right.
Nobody took your number one.
No, nobody took my number one. My number one is it's divided into two parts, depending on how cheap you are.
Okay.
The high quality version.
You should go with the low quality one first. You got to build up.
All right, fine. I'll go with the low quality. If you are cheap like me, buy a pack of silicone muffin cups. They are like the
yeah, I have
cheapest
friends
way
that use those.
to do a whole
Yep.
bunch of little bowls for all your bits.
Yeah.
They're actually
And
really
they're
useful
colorful.
for a game like Draftosaurus because you have to hold
Yes.
the pieces. You can just pass the cups around too. So
Yeah.
it
It
makes
So
took us
I'll
a couple of
easier.
years to realize like using them for Draftosaurus was such a good idea.
I'll go even cheaper, and this is what I did with Draftosaurus. If you're at a restaurant or if you're at you happen to be in a breakfast area of a hotel where you have your meetups, little sauce cups for like your ketchup and your barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
They're perfect for Draftosaurus.
Like the
That's the
paper
perfect
ones.
size.
You talk about the paper
Paper,
ones.
plastic, whatever.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Those orange cupcake things, we used
Yes.
orange ones for troubles for a long time whenever
Yeah.
we were running around and setting it up real quick to show
we
people.
have like a dozen and a half bright pink ones because those were the
They
ones
sell
we
them at
could grab.
IKEA, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you gonna do?
That's
But,
a great Kabuki Kid. That's a great game that I forgot about too. Dead Drop is a lot of fun, and it has multiple decks. You can theme it for kids. You can theme it for spy. You can theme it for whatever. That's a really good pick.
Yeah.
I don't know that game at all. So
Oh, it's really fun.
No, me
Very,
neither.
really, really cool deductive game
nice.
where you have information, you see partial information, and you can give information to other people at the table. Really, really
Mhm.
good.
Nice.
But so the other half here, if you want to upgrade your friend from the silicone muffin cups, or if you just want to get them something nice, the X trays from Game Trays
Oh
are
yeah,
Slash Lucky
super,
Duck.
super nice.
We got ours from Lucky
Yeah,
Duck.
we got
Games.
ours from Lucky Duck. But
Yeah.
Full disclosure.
yes,
Yeah.
yep, those.
I got to be honest with you. They weigh nothing, but they are like I feel like I could stand on them. Like I didn't,
Yeah.
but they're so sturdy. Like it's weird.
They're
this
incredibly
legit
sturdy.
was not planned, but I happen to have them right next to me.
Yeah.
Like not.
Orange
So
ones too.
yeah, they stack. You can get them in single, double, or triple, I think.
Yep.
Mhm.
They've got lids. So, and your recipient can decide if they're going to like keep them out like we do with ours and be like, hey, this is a game where we need a bunch of cups for stuff. Or if you've got that game that you absolutely love but is a bear to put away, be like, you know what? I'm going to use some of these right in the box because those plastic lids close nice and tight.
They snap
and
on.
they
They're not going to
stay
come off. Yeah, they're good.
closed. And if there's room in the game box, you can keep your bits all sorted.
Yep.
Have you seen the Y trays? So the Y tray, we have them in.
They're in Flamecraft, yeah. I just threw mine across the room.
Oh, we only have the retail edition of Flamecraft. We're lame.
Okay. So the Y trays like that.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's cool.
Nice. Good pick.
It's a good gift.
Great
Thank
pick.
you.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, so my number one. So remember, this is the polar opposite, right? So we had the River and Stone playing card deck. My pick for I'm going to call it my number one. I like giving things that are particularly sentimental. I try very hard to give very sentimental gifts. You can ask
He's really
Anitra
good
how
at
good
it.
I am at it.
I'm
or
really
not.
terrible at it.
But my number one gift is to go to your friendly local game store and find like in my friendly local game store, they have like dice bags that were made by someone local. Like, so they're handmade dice bags with all sorts of different fabrics, all sorts of different whatever. Buy a dice bag that is themed to something that whoever you're going to be giving this to is going to like, and buy a set of dice. Buy a D&D set that is a set that they're going to like. Put the dice in the dice bag. Put the dice bag in the stocking.
Nice.
That's my number one gift.
Good pick.
That's a good idea.
Yep.
And as our kids will tell you, you don't need to play D&D to enjoy, pretty decks.
Yeah. And it's, you support local people, you support local business, you get something that is like, you didn't just buy a thing, right? Like you had to make a selection out of a set of things.
A
You
real
put
choice.
things together to make it like a consistent theme gift. So there you go.
Mhm.
Oop, I should
Very nice.
Good pick.
My number one, okay, it's a little so it's a little bit bulkier, but depending on the size of stocking, it fits.
Well, a point
And-
salad can go in a stocking. You're probably
Yeah,
all
that's
right.
pushing it, but normal stuff, not oversized stuff.
Once you pulled point salad out,
I
the
mean-
stocking is stretched so you can fit bigger things.
Your stocking will show that there's a board game in there once you put that in. But
Whatever.
Yeah.
it is the kind of game that you're going to open, you're going to be able to play with family right away. So that's why it made my number one. For me, it's the game Just One. I think
Yeah, that's like
perfect.
that's like literally the same size box as point
No,
salad.
that's a little bigger.
It's
No,
just a
weird.
little
It's
bigger.
a little
But
bit thicker, I think, but I
I would
mean,
say
like,
Point salad is.
Oh,
stockings
okay.
that
Hold
are-
on. I'm looking at them. I think you're right. Just one is a tiny bit larger. You're right.
yeah,
You're right.
but
I
it
think
has to go
yeah.
in there. It has to be a gift because it's just so good for like big crowds and for non-gamers or gamer. Like I love that game so much. So I think it deserves to be in a stocking.
It's a
he's
great
pulling
game.
them out to compare for the audience.
Yeah. See, it's in point salad. That
Okay,
barely-
so it's a little bit deeper. So
But
that
Andrew,
doesn't really
what about width? What about width? It's not about the size, the length. What about the width?
they were
Well,
the same.
it is just the tiniest smidge wider as well.
Like it's
I'll put point salad
basically
in
the
front.
same. You see?
Like,
Like it's the same.
so it's a
Well-
little bit bigger in every dimension.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is. There's so
But
much
if it's
crap
a
on my
stocking,
desk
it's
was
all-
clean when this started.
So was my mind.
But-
So was
over
my
But
here.
mind.
that said, this is about the same size as like a hardcover book. So I think you could fit it in most people's stockings.
I think
Yeah,
so too.
I would say it fits.
Yeah.
Also,
I like how my point salad. Well, that won't fit, and everybody. Well, we've all
I
come
didn't say
together.
that.
Well,
It's
we're
like
all
just one.
stretched and worn out
Maybe
now.
it's because Just One is a less polarizing type of game in
Sure.
terms of taste.
Hmm.
Everyone likes it.
Yeah, we weren't really worried about it fitting in the stocking. We just don't want it in the stocking.
Wow.
They just don't like your taste.
Wow.
Maybe Point City will be better.
Maybe.
Wow.
Maybe. I am curious.
Mhm.
So I mean I'm not closing the door on point things.
Wow.
So you'll give Point City a try.
I will.
You
I
try
will.
anything once.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll give Point
Wow.
City a try, but it's got to be better. It's got to be better than Happy City, which is my light city building game of choice.
Yeah. I don't know. I had currywurst in Germany. I had it one time. I will never have it again.
Oh God!
Oh.
Why would you even?
It
have
sounded
it?
terrible.
Because I was in Germany. It's a thing you do, man.
You drink beer in Germany. You don't.
I
have
did that
currywurst.
too. I did that too.
You
Trust
drink
me, I
beer,
drank
you have bangers and mash.
after the currywurst. I had more beer. Trust me. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
I also had the spiral potato thing. That was good.
That
That
looks
used to be
amazing.
It was really good. It tastes like a giant curly fry.
Mm, yeah.
Man.
All right, so my number one. I can't believe nobody said it, but maybe I just have different taste.
That's true.
I guess you could pick your favorite out of this series, but my favorite is Tiny Epic Galaxies.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Tiny Epic.
But of course, it's Tiny Epic, all kinds of stuff. My second favorite is Quest, and they kind of do that depending on how I feel and stuff. But I feel like Galaxies is a little bit easier to get people into than Quest is. Quest has, in fact, I think Quest popped up in our last episode, right?
Yep.
Push your luck and stuff. So Tiny Galaxies, it just feels like a big box game in a small package. So, yep.
Kabuki Kid, you do not get credit for saying that. You threw out like 15
Oh,
different ideas.
That's true. It was like text vomit on the screen.
I showed some of them, but I skipped that one because it was my number one.
There was
got the
a
power.
lot of good suggestions though in there.
Yeah,
if
there
we
was.
Plenty
Yeah.
of
Yes.
them.
Go back to have a lot of good suggestions.
I'm just saying they were good suggestions, but Kabuki Kid did
Um,
not have to limit themselves to 5
Right.
like the rest of us did.
True.
That's true.
This is
All right.
yeah, Tiny Epic.
So
Tiny Epic Galaxies. Oh, go ahead.
no, do you think?
Did he freeze? Oh, okay.
No, you did. You froze.
For a minute there, it looked like he completely froze.
No, I wouldn't be surprised.
I like answering no when people ask, "Can you hear me?" That's
No.
kind of my go-to.
Perfect.
No, I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
I was just going to speak to Kabuki's comment that it was the first Tiny Epic game that they played that they had, and it was the same for me. And it sort of set the expectation for the rest of the games. But I agree with you that I think that one is easier for people to get to the table because the setup is a lot quicker than the other one. Like Quest is you get the sense of adventure, but the setup and I think
or
explaining
setup all
the
the-
rules to
Mhm.
Quest is a little bit more convoluted than Galaxy. Yeah.
So I always I've never played a Tiny Epic game, and I have this perception that there's a bunch of setup because everything's got to fit in this tiny box, and so to get it all out and set up it's really a poorly educated perception, if I'm being honest with myself. But I don't know, just those games have never really.
It
I don't know.
depends on which game it is.
Yeah.
Galaxies is not. It's
Mhm.
a real fast setup and just get into it game, and I think that's why it's usually at the top of people's
Sure.
pick.
Yeah.
For time.
It's definitely worth a play.
Cool.
Like
Mhm.
you should,
I'm
if
not
you get the
I'm not
chance.
against it. I'll try anything once, like I said. So
Yeah, we know that about you now, Andrew.
even crickets. Even crickets.
All right, so for all of our top fives, I always said personally that Asking for Troubles, Arkham Horror, and my Batman game would be off the list because they're too near to my heart.
And they won't fit in stockings.
They won't fit in the stocking unless you take all the components out of the box. Then they'll fit in the stocking. For this one, purposefully, I left our co-host Katya's art off for stocking stuffers because for obvious reasons. But for those that don't know, and I don't want to speak for Katya, but she's got some amazing stuff. You're over here. She's got amazing stuff that does fit into a stocking. So if you would please talk about that stuff.
Sure. I mean, if you head over to my website, boardgameartcreations.com, I have some magnets that you can buy, some coasters. I have some holiday mugs that I just had. And
so
I mean,
cute.
I mean, come on.
Yes. But yeah, I have some fun stuff on there that fits in stockings. Yes, those are the holiday mugs. So
Those
yeah,
are nice.
I mean that would fit in a stocking, absolutely.
Yeah.
And same with the coasters. And
They're not
yes.
small mugs either, right? They're 16 ounce, 15
They're
ounce.
15-ounce mugs. So
that's a good
it's
size
for
mug.
Yeah.
like the hot chocolate Like it's just meant for that.
No,
That
it's
is a
just
that is a
more
good size
coffee.
for my
The
morning
answer
coffee.
is more coffee.
My first cup and my second cup and my third cup.
I'm the same way. First cup, second cup. It's a big mug. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, huh?
So.
And the fun part is trying to pick out all the little bits that are in there. It's
Yeah,
hard
they
to
are-
see on the
They
screen.
are
but-
recognizable. Like when you get your mugs, you can see the bits. You
Yep.
can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Love it.
Also,
Yeah.
they're not. I know there's a big push lately for this digital age. These are not digital. These are one of a kind, handmade, component by component, put into patterns. So there you go.
Yeah, I recently saw someone made like numbers with components, and it was done digitally. And at first, I thought it was hand positioned until I was told, "Oh no, this is like it's done by computer." I forget what it's called, but it blew my mind because it looks the same as what I make. But I was wondering why people kept asking me if it was done online. I'm like, no, I put these together. Like, why do you ask me that? It's clearly put together by hand. But now I see what it looks like in digital. And yeah, it can look the same. But no, I actually painstakingly, is that the word?
That is
put
the word.
Together by hand. Yes.
So, Katya, when you were on our show, I think you had mentioned that you were like toying with doing like a live stream or like a stop motion thing to kind of like do like a pseudo video animation of actually putting one of these things together. Did that ever happen?
Yeah. So stop motion takes so long.
I know.
I've only done like a few very small things that are posted on my Instagram, but I've done some time lapse of me assembling things.
Yeah.
And actually CGE Czech Games still uses it, like the assembly of their logo. They still use it on their website, and I think
that's
for their
awesome.
streams. So yeah, you can, if you check on YouTube, I have a few. If you check on Instagram, I have posted some there as well. So it shows a little bit of the bird's eye view of the process.
Yeah, I think that's a cool way to really get appreciation for the work that it takes to do it. So
yeah,
If,
it takes a long time to assemble and disassemble.
I bet.
If you stand up and show off your
Your t-shirt.
chest,
You're
stomach.
making me undress.
Yep. That would be great.
Oh, there we go.
The reason it's near to me is Katya made the QSCon logo, and each one, if you look in there, you'll see some stuff.
There we go.
You'll see some components from games more specifically in the QSCon letters, you'll see Snowtroopers from Alan Moon's personal copy of Star Wars Imperial Assault painted, mixed in there. One's on the N, one's on the E on the bottom there. But
now
the
you're
art
really
that's
getting
done-
particular. Hold on.
Wow.
Well, we can make you bigger if Chris knew what he was doing.
There we go.
Oh, I see him now. Yeah.
Yeah. You can see a bunch of there, and it's cool to find the bits for the games. Like, oh, that looks familiar. What's that from? But the level of detail, is good. Like the negative space in those buildings is bonkers.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
So you should go.
Too much of my chest. Okay, back
There you
over
go.
here. There we
Oh,
go.
no. Over there.
Crap.
Stop
Okay,
moving
there we
you. I got you. I'm not doing it again.
Now,
Hold on.
if we can just get the camera to.
There it goes.
refocus.
There you
I
go.
did it.
Hey.
Look at me go.
And yes, I mean those items fit in the stockings. The calendar is not going to fit in the stocking, but still
It
should
will.
be a group. And
Don't
they are
roll
about.
that calendar. No.
I mean, I would
No.
recommend, because it is so sturdy and nice. You don't want to roll it and crinkle it.
Yeah, but
Then
don't you
it
hang it up
won't
on your
hang
wall?
after that.
Once you hang it up on your wall, gravity takes effect. And
No.
You
Just
roll
buy
it back
and
the other way.
Wrap it. Just buy it and wrap it. But yes, it's going to be on the website soon because fulfillment is starting. So I'm going to open it up shortly for people to order. And
If I remember correctly, I think we ordered 2 so we could give one away at thefamilygamers.com. So
that's the thing. For those that don't know, it comes back on Kickstarter every year. So,
Yeah.
you sign up
absolutely.
and then you get your gifts. And
there you go.
So thank you for mentioning.
So should we play Colorful?
Yeah.
why
Which,
not?
funny enough, didn't make it
yeah,
on the
we
list,
were gonna
but
play a
it's a
game.
great stocking stuffer.
I actually thought about it, but I thought someone else is going to put it. And
No, the problem with Colorful, and the reason I didn't include it is because it's constantly maybe it's because people know it's a good game, but it's constantly sold out on the website. It's harder to find than you think. It also doesn't help that I bought recently 4 copies of it from.
But then, if people can find it and put it in a stocking, it's that much more meaningful because it's like how much work I went through to find.
But they don't. But they don't know. There's
but
too many games.
I have a question
freaking games
for the rest of you all.
See, legit.
I don't know what you're
see,
talking
now you made it all fuzzy again.
I can fix that. See? No
is it published by Jordan Draper's company or is it by somebody else?
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah.
I think.
I should have known because that tiny box that's overstuffed is definitely kind of his hallmark.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Jordan Draper on it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that colon art is, but colon art.
I don't know.
Sorry, not colon art. That's a totally different topic. I apologize.
Katya, don't make those.
No, do
I
not.
put that on a mug.
Don't plan on it.
Oh my gosh.
That's a different calendar.
All right, so colorful. For those that have not played, we kind of went over it quickly. The objective, we play it differently than the rules, as most things we do on the show, like Mondross and everything. The way we play it, Chris is going to cheat. The way we play it, there are 15 colors. We're going to eliminate 5 of them. So we'll all have the same 10 colors. And then in turn order, each of us are going to be the host of a topic. So for instance, let's say Chris is going to start. Chris would do the number 1 topic, and Chris's topic would be citrus. Chris then is tasked with giving us all a clue, does not have to be one word, but cannot be literally a color listed on here.
Sure.
Give us all a clue that will get us to drop the same color card face down. And then it would be Katya's turn, and then Anitra's turn, and then Andrew's turn, and then my turn. So we'll have 5 cards face down, and then we'll turn them over in order. If they all match across all of our cards, then we win. We've played cooperatively, and we've won. There is a point system. You can do that and look into it if you want. That's not how we play. If at any point we find out that Chris fucked up, we will wipe everything and do it again.
I'm the traitor.
We play. Yeah, there's no traitor.
Thanks for taking the hit, buddy. Appreciate it.
And we will play until we all. Hey, Derek. We'll play until we get all 5 right across all 5 of us. All right. Any questions?
What colors are we getting rid of?
All right. So here we go. Ready? If you can remove from your decks or from your dry erase board, Chris, brown.
Okay.
Nobody likes that anyway.
No poop clues.
No poop
No
clues.
brown.
Red.
Oh man.
Yellow.
Oh, my
Oh
gosh.
man.
I still haven't found brown.
Wait.
Sorry.
Where did Anitra put the brown? Don't
I'm
answer
not
that.
answering that.
There it is, and there's the yellow
Yep.
that you need to get rid of too.
Brown, red, yellow, gold.
Oh man, I worked hard on the gold.
They look really nice. Look at what Anitra did. Look at her amazing work on gold.
Aww.
Isn't that
And
cute?
now we're not going to use it.
Right.
And then lime.
Lime.
Okay, I'm happy to get rid of lime.
I'm gonna
because
put
that
it in
one
the
looks kinda
coconut.
crappy.
Is that
Well, I'm screwed for citrus then.
Yep. So for those playing in the chat,
you can't say
the-
orange.
the other colors that are available, you cannot say orange for citrus because orange is the actual word.
Is a
on
color, yeah.
And you can't
So-
say blueberry, right? Because blue
Cannot
is
say
in.
blueberry.
Right. Okay. I'm just making sure.
So the colors we will be able to use are gray, white, green, silver, orange, pink, purple, pale blue, black, and regular blue. So 5 are removed, 10 are common between us. Chris, you are going to start, and you are citrus.
You're making me do citrus?
You're really gonna make him do
After all
it?
that, oh.
Citrus is
Wow.
boring.
Do you want me to do another card?
Do another
No,
card.
there should be something that's pretty obvious in there.
This was no. He wants.
Yeah,
a
but
different
that's
card.
boring.
He decided.
That's
He
obvious.
decided no.
He picks
No
something
more
else.
citrus. No more
It's
citrus.
not obvious. It shouldn't be that.
Your topic now
Yep.
is
Yep.
soft candy.
All right, so citrus is.
Nope. It is now
This is
soft
gone.
candy.
Oh, okay. Bubblegum.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, sorry.
My
Go
goodness
ahead.
What are you
gracious.
doing?
There's the
All
gone.
right.
You've
That was
lost your
me.
mind, man.
Every episode, I gotta hit the going on accident.
All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Katya, we're gonna go around this way.
Okay.
Your topic, if you choose, is chair. Oh, also, if you do not like your topic, you do get one pass, so you can just bounce it and get a new card.
Okay.
So chair.
Chair.
There it is.
Yikes.
And again, you can pass if you'd like.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the Iron Throne.
Ooh.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Let's not do that. Chris, don't touch anything.
Okay.
Interesting. Because that could be. Well,
Yeah, there are choices there.
There are choices. All right. Everyone got one down?
Sure. Let's say yes.
All right. Anitra,
All right.
yours is adjective.
Man, I can't say orange, huh?
You're not.
Oh man, I have.
Hmm.
Man. Then you're gonna give me something. I'm gonna be like, what? I got good ones for this.
Adjective.
Hold on,
Those
I'm
gotta
mind
work.
melding. I'm mind melding.
I am too. There's a good one.
I bet you there's a bunch.
Nah, there's only one.
Well, then I guarantee I'm not getting it. Man, I keep coming up with nouns. This is not working for me.
Nope, adjectives.
No nouns. No, that's not good. It's not good.
You can pass if you'd like.
Shiny.
Oh, that's a problem.
That's definitely a problem, isn't it?
No, that's fine.
I got something. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I got something.
Nope, definitely not.
Come on, let's do this.
Someone has screwed up somewhere.
It's Mike's
Nah.
fault. It's always Mike's fault.
It's my fault. No,
Well, you're
yep,
picking the cards. I mean,
it is always my fault.
no, wait.
That way. That way.
No, it's Andrew.
No, I know we were pointing at you.
We're just pointing blame.
Yeah.
no, I'll raise
We're
my hand.
blaming. We're blaming. Okay, what's my
Yeah,
what's
so
my
I'll
thing?
take
What's
that
my
blame
thing?
and
Okay.
I'll embrace it. All right, Andrew.
You jerk.
Uh-oh.
You jerk. Action done in private.
Well then.
Well,
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Hmm.
I'm going to borrow from someone else when we talk about actions done in private, and I'm going to say the throne.
damn it.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Private.
No,
the
I know.
throne.
That means
Come
two things
on.
are screwed up.
Right, but
Okay.
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 Oh, we are so not winning this one.
No,
yeah,
totally
we're in trouble here.
Uh-oh.
for sure. Yeah, there's at least two, now three that are screwed.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's some health problems going on.
Oh God. All right.
Oh boy.
All right. So for the one that doesn't matter in this game, the topic is. I like Derek's just laughing. The topic is flavor, and I'm gonna throw out the Sambuca flavored Twizzlers, licorice.
Crap. Licorice. Okay, licorice. Licorice.
If
Just
you don't know what
licorice.
Twizzlers are.
No.
Can we just go with
Sambuca
licorice?
flavor.
Licorice,
you
yeah.
said.
It doesn't have to be one word. If you know what Sambuca is, if you know what Twizzlers are, and you know what licorice is.
It also helps if you know what colors are eliminated.
Yes.
Way to tank it at the end there.
That's for us to find out.
My fifth clue does not matter because we've botched it at number 2.
Yes, we definitely did.
Okay, at Iron Throne.
All right.
I think so, yeah, because that could have
Okay.
been a couple different, and I think
So-
based on 3, maybe.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
All right, so topic number 1 was Chris. It was soft candy. Chris,
It
soft
said
candy,
bubble gum.
bubble gum. So everyone should have pink.
Pink.
Yeah. Pink. Pink when I
Try
turn off the lights.
How do I?
So we got pink.
Okay.
It's my favorite crayon. Wait, there we go.
Okay,
There you go.
perfect. Yeah, that's how you do that. All right, so number 2 was chair, and Katia went with the Iron Throne.
It should have been silver.
Oh no.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay,
No.
We're all
It's
wrong over
swords.
here.
It's all shiny.
we're good.
The
We're
Iron
still
Throne
good.
is not
I mean,
all
we're
shiny.
good.
Whatever.
We've lost, but I'm glad it was at least
Well, we
silver.
might as
'Cause
well-
Now I have
yeah.
no idea what the next one is.
You know what's okay? So hold on. You know what's funny? So toilets came up afterwards, but after people started saying there were several options, I realized what I should have done is say toilet as the chair, and that would have been more obvious.
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
sure, yeah,
I
yeah.
would have had to.
Sure.
Then I don't know what the
Yeah.
heck I would have done for things done.
Still
in
don't know
private,
what
but-
happened there.
Yeah.
So let's find out.
All right, so then we went to Anitra. It was adjective, and your adjective was shiny.
Was shiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went with white because silver was gone.
I
Yeah,
went with silver because I hadn't used silver.
Because
Right,
the Iron
so
Throne
shiny
is
white.
not
I
made
like-
of silver.
the 3 of
At
us.
least,
Iron.
at least we were on the same page still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Well,
right, so then we
I mean,
went-
it kind of fits that like the two of us are pretty much lined up. and
Sure, sure.
whatever.
So
And I went
Andrew's,
with
Andrew's action done in private was the throne, which the only
The
other
only-
thing that made
yeah.
sense was gray.
Yeah.
that's fine.
Nice. So we got it.
Yeah.
Now Chris is off. And then flavor, everyone knows sambuca and black licorice.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep.
I
Oh,
had
Yeah.
no idea.
Orange, really?
I also put orange. Yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so that's how the game is played.
Well, that's how it's not played, but
Well.
That's okay. We've learned.
So for adjective, I was thinking cloudy, because that would have used the white.
Yeah, snowing,
Ah,
snowy.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that. That's. And
I was-
You said you had a good one, Mike.
Snowing. Snowy.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Would have been white too.
I was really tempted to say royal, but then I realized that we had both purple and blue, and that was not going to go well.
Oh yeah. See.
Oh.
Yeah.
purple's definitely the royal color, though, right?
I
but
mean,
royal
I
blue,
agree,
like,
I
royal
agree,
blue's a
but
thing.
royal blue is like a named color. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
we're
but
not.
that looks purple.
We're gonna
That's
keep
not
the
in
same
there.
10 colors. We're not gonna change.
No. I shuffled up. We're gonna remove 5
Okay.
different ones. It changes every game.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you can remove from your deck silver, great.
Good.
Stupid silver.
No silver.
Stupid silver.
Also no orange.
Okay.
Boo.
That's all right.
Orange.
No gray.
No gray.
Oh,
So no.
you get rid of
silver.
silver, then gray. Yeah,
No regular blue.
it's fine.
So silver, orange, gray,
Worst of the colors, anyway.
blue, and no piss jokes.
All
Again.
right. I mean,
See, I thought Anitra was
Golden
being
shower.
clever with shiny because gold was gone. So
I
No,
was
silver-
going for silver with shiny. It's
but anyway,
just that
whatever.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
silver
Whatever.
made
The
sense.
Iron
All right,
Throne
let's do this.
is apparently shiny now.
Cottony.
Well, it's not, but it's made of swords that are technically shiny and silver.
They're not silver.
They're iron.
They're
Iron
iron.
is
But
black,
iron
man.
is no iron is not
Oh my
black.
goodness.
Steel is a shiny silver. Iron is black.
Okay, let's fight. These are fighting words.
Hold on.
All right, so we got gray, orange, silver, blue, and yellow.
Yes.
Sure.
We all good?
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna settle this right here. The first image that comes up on Google.
I never watched
Of
the
the
thing. I
Iron
read the
Throne.
books. Yeah.
That looks more.
but-
That looks
but
more
you
gray to
read it.
silver. That looks more gray than silver to me. But it
Whatever.
doesn't matter. Whatever.
Whatever.
I'm gonna defend
I'm
her.
sorry
no matter
I
what,
messed
so.
it all up. It's my fault. It's fine.
It's okay. It's
We
usually
all
Chris.
suck.
You,
5-part
We
suckage.
restart now.
It wasn't gonna make it anyway.
Yeah.
no, it definitely wasn't making
Not
it.
at all.
Good,
Right,
good practice round. Good practice round.
Exactly.
Wipe this
Just
slate-
to
wipe this
learn how to
slate
play
clean.
games.
Michael, let's start with you. We'll just go in back.
No,
Go
we
back
just
up.
move one over. So Katia,
Oh,
you are
okay,
now round 1,
Oh, fine.
and
That's
round
not
1.
good.
Round 1. Round 1 for you is building.
Well, I got a good one for this.
Ooh, I'm gonna go with Taj Mahal.
What the shit?
Come
I
on.
mean, all right.
Let me
I
double
mean-
check what colors I
I'm-
got here.
Okay.
I really
Okay.
like how Chris is so articulate. That's my favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
I think I know where you're going with that one.
I'm making
All
a
right.
guess.
All right,
We all got one down?
I'm
Sure.
good.
All right, Anitra, you are planet.
Planets.
What do astronauts do when
Okay,
they want to have a
got it.
party? They plan it. Sorry.
Oh my god.
It's a good dad joke right there.
Yeah, that's I never heard that one. That's clever. Dumb, but clever.
So
The
this
mark
is.
of a good dad joke. I'm
Can
sorry,
I
go.
give my clue?
No, because you're trying to set it up. You're taking forever. Come on. Okay.
Mars.
Yeah, we got that. All right.
Sure.
Nailed it.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
I thought so.
Yeah.
If you would ever let me talk.
How long you guys been together?
Long enough.
Married for 18 years.
There you go.
Impressive.
Andrew, you're number 3, and you are time.
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 With an I, not a Y.
Or an H.
Oh,
Time.
I know a good one.
Oh, yeah.
You can pass.
I
if
got a
you
good
want.
one too. But
Not a matter of pride. Nobody has passed yet. I don't want to be the first one.
Chris
I
did
passed
right
one.
out of the gate. First card, Chris was like, nope.
Yeah, but that was last round. That was so yesterday.
That's true.
And I passed because it was boring, not because it was challenging.
keep telling yourself that.
Whatever's going to help you sleep later.
I have no
Okay.
problem.
Let's see. Elderly hair.
Ooh.
We have a problem.
What? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. I mean,
all right.
uh,
Sure.
Now I'm worried.
Like old lady hair?
Yes.
Okay.
okay.
What?
I got you now.
It
I got you.
requires the passage of time.
Oh, we're so fucked. All right.
I told you I would ruin it for the first clue.
Out of the gate, though,
Oh.
how is that used in whatever? All right, number 4, insect.
Who's for?
You.
Me.
Oh,
And I'm going to say insect. I'm going to go with your typical housefly.
Okay.
And Derek is still laughing. I think Derek, all Derek.
I mean,
knew-
but that's like his
Every
state of
fellow
being.
is
Whenever I see him, he's just like he's got this kind of like dry, like sardonic. Just the world is friggin' ridiculous, and I don't really disagree with him. So, anyway.
I'll agree.
all right. So even if we split apart here, if we come back together on the last one, we win. Is that good?
No. Nope. So
Well, then-
you don't matter when you come across.
So,
a
tree.
so I don't matter.
Tree.
Got it.
Tree.
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 Well, if I don't matter, I'm gonna say truffula tree.
What?
What is that?
You don't know what a truffula tree is?
You don't know what licorice Twizzlers are?
Do they make truffles?
No.
I didn't even know.
I told you I'm the traitor.
Great. I have no clue.
I'm just trying to think of words that sound like truffula. I got truffle and gigolo. I mean, those are
I'm-
as close as I got.
Truffula.
Truffle
tree.
I'm glad it doesn't matter because I have no freaking clue.
Oh, I'm
All
set. I
It's
did it
okay. We
specifically
botched
because
it.
of family. All
Yeah,
right.
have a clue. We'll learn something new in this
Yeah.
round for sure.
All right.
Sure will. You better
All right,
be
so-
getting a picture that you can pull up and show
Yeah,
us.
I want pictures.
Yeah, better. All right. So out of the gate, we got Katia with building, and the building was the Taj Mahal. So we
It is
went
a
with
white building.
With gold tops.
No, what?
Yeah,
It is
totally
a white
gold.
building.
The building
White.
is white.
Yeah.
What color is the
I
top?
knew this was trouble because the
The
tops were
top
gold.
is
and I went
white.
with
Like
white.
it's all white.
All right.
It's completely
I
white.
I don't trust your
Yeah,
webcam.
there's like gold on the spires and stuff, but
Yeah,
the
I
building
thought
as a
gold. When I
whole
think
is
of it, I
white.
thought
The
gold.
overall color is white.
I think
Yeah.
Derek
I would
Derek's
accept
losing.
the overall color is white. I think maybe Derek is lagging and it's just LOL.
Yeah, just constant. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
All right,
fine.
great. Well,
Oh,
there
so
goes that.
right out of the
next
gate.
thing-
The end.
The next
Yay,
thing-
not my fault.
Mars is red.
Right. The planet was Mars.
Yep.
So we
Good
should all
pick.
have red.
Right. Old
The
people
next
hair
thing
was
was-
white.
Time, and you went with old people hair. So
Pale
couldn't do
blue.
white because that makes sense.
Because I
Sure.
couldn't do
Okay.
white.
Right. Yeah. All right.
There's the
Insect
blue
was
hair.
your housefly.
What?
Black.
What housefly is green?
If you ever look, they're like gross and green and weird looking.
No,
Whatever.
those are poop flies.
Oh.
Yep,
Black.
those are the poop flies. The
I
ones
thought
that
we
are
weren't
bluish
making
green,
poop jokes.
Shiny. Yep.
No poop
Oh,
jokes.
have a
And now,
dog.
Chris,
I
could
mean,
you tell us
Yes, sir.
what a trefoil
What
tree
is a truffle
Is it?
tree?
Tree fly.
Yeah. Well, I made even more of a mistake because
Oh, yeah.
they're apparently multicolored, so that didn't help at all.
Great.
So any color counts. That's great.
Perfect.
But-
I went with
Yeah,
black on this one.
Well, I'm showing you where it comes from. I did it for family.
Oh, those things.
Oh, that's
Those are truffle trees.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Laura.
there's-
Yeah.
so
Okay.
which color were you hoping for there?
Pink.
Hey!
All right.
Even though I had no idea, I made an
Yeah.
Yeah, I went with green because it was a tree and that was kind
All right, that tracks.
Putting me off.
I mean, that makes sense.
Well, we're all right.
Yep.
'Cause they're all different colors.
All right.
So.
All right, so
we're
we're
gonna try this again.
0 for 2.
Are we
Zero.
doing it? Are we doing this 5 times? Is that the
Are we
plan
doing
here?
it until we manage to win?
Oh,
We're doing it until we win. So get your head straight. man.
Good thing I don't have
you
any
to
meetings
leave
tomorrow.
5 times.
At this point, I think I'm the traitor.
I think my kids have probably put themselves to bed at this point, so I think we're
I
good to
so,
go.
yeah.
We got it this round. We're leading with
Okay.
Anitra, and we got it. This is
All
it.
right, I'm proud of you, honey.
All right. If
I
you
will
can
not mess this up.
remove lime,
No lime.
remove
No,
gray
not the
again.
coconut.
Lime in the coconut.
Goodbye, Gray.
Bye, gray. Pink.
Oh,
Oh, it's
Fine.
the sheets that I lay on.
Regular green.
no green at all then. All
Nothing.
right.
Right, there's not an irregular green. So.
No
Well,
Mars.
No red. Oh
No
my
red.
gosh.
And
Oh,
no
boy.
red.
All right,
No
let's do
red
this.
and
No Christmas for this one.
I am so ready.
No red, no green, no pink, no gray, and no lime. Anitra, you are up first. Your first topic. Video game.
Man, why you gotta do me like this?
Oh,
Oh, this
man.
is just an easy one here. Come on.
I'm getting there.
Oh, you got rid of red
I'm
and
getting
green.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my problem.
Still.
Okay. Got it. Pac-Man.
Perfect.
Okay.
Good one.
Yep.
I think we're off to a good start here.
All right.
We might have actually all started on the same one this time.
Yep,
Maybe.
we made it to round 2. Okay.
All right. We think.
Andrew,
Yeah,
don't screw this up.
I'm trying not to.
Your son will hate you if you come up with a bad clue here.
You're probably not wrong.
Myth.
No.
Myth.
Ooh.
It's a good thing Asher's not watching.
Wow.
Okay. Before you
Oh,
say
oh,
this,
oh, oh! I got it.
suck at
I got it.
history.
Okay,
I suck at histories. Don't
Okay,
come
no,
up with
no,
some
I got
Greek
this.
stuff.
I got this. Midas.
Yes.
What did I just say?
Yes.
Come on,
Yeah.
are you for real? King
Yeah.
Midas.
I feel like I gave a fair warning on this. Like
Yeah, but
This is
Yeah.
okay.
I did.
Okay, hold on. Do you have Midas like the muffler place? Do you have that?
The car repair place.
Canada?
I don't think they have that in Ontario. Trust the
you never heard of the
Midas
Midas touch?
Yeah, but it's a logo with 3 colors in it.
What's the main color?
You're just gonna lead her.
I
off track,
really
guys.
thought this was good, guys.
It
You
was
guys called
good.
out even in the chat too.
Yeah.
Cassier's the
I was
traitor.
so proud of this one.
Uh,
Man. All right. Well,
I have no freaking clue.
It was a good one.
man. It was so. All right.
That's okay. Sounds like you'll get another chance.
Yeah.
You got some
You know
support.
what? And I
back
say
there.
it's 3 colors, but I'm actually not like the 3 colors I'm thinking of. Like
I know.
like
I
the green
understand.
one, it's not even
I understand. Flex with it a little bit. I'm trying to not cheat, Mike. Come on.
No, I get you. I get. There's
Alright.
even a what is it? Kohler. There's a plumbing company that does like faucets and stuff that actually has Midas in the commercial.
Okay. Well, I chose something. It's probably wrong, but
Okay.
Fine.
Well, we'll move on.
But now it would
That's
be like
something.
amazing if it's right.
Yes.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
This isn't gonna work. All right. Mine is Chef Tool.
Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, I have to go with that. Right?
Ooh.
I have an idea.
I do too.
Seems to be an obvious one.
Not necessarily. Yeah, stretch the meaning of tool.
I'm a tool.
Don't need to stretch it that far.
Yeah. But can we stretch it like the stocking to fit in a board game? Like, does that work?
Yes.
Sure.
Every chef should have a good set of knives.
I mean, yes, but I'm not sure what color that indicates.
I got a color for that.
All right, sure. Fine.
Okay. I
Fine.
think I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Okay.
They're nice.
If you pick it up by the handle,
You pick it up by the handle, you're fine.
No running.
this is why you clean them as soon as you use them.
Right.
So you don't leave them on.
Totally read this one wrong. I'm going to say it right on camera, though. So, Chris, your topic is organism.
no, I did the same thing. We've had this.
I'm
one
gonna go with
before,
what I
and
read. No, I'm
I
kidding.
went like, what the?
Yep. I
What
looked it
color
up
would you
now.
use for that, Chris?
Yeah.
What colors
we
do you
still-
normally see? No,
We
okay,
still have a
organism.
color
I don't know.
that would work.
Um,
Organism.
Well, it's anything alive. All right. So why don't we go with La, 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 la. Oh, I already used that. How about a grizzly bear?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Sure. I think that's right.
All right.
Not that we're matching now anyway.
We might be.
It might be.
It's
possible.
I
I'm
think
pretty
there's
sure I
one in-
messed it up, but
There's
anyway,
a 1 in 9 chance. There's a 1 in 9 chance that card was right.
sure.
At least.
Yeah. All right, Katya.
All
Drive
right.
it home.
Perfect. So your topic is drink.
Oh,
That's what I need.
It's
all
empty.
right.
Empty. That was 2 hours ago.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go with
Kabuki Kid, you should read our Baron Park review. There's a lot of bear puns in it.
It's quality.
It's a quality review.
Wow. Wow.
oh.
Which isn't a bear.
Yes, but it is in the game.
Not relevant.
There is a footnote in the rules to
Hmm.
Barron Park that says we know koalas are not bears, but we put them in the game
Suck
anyway.
it up. Deal with it.
So I don't know what kind of drinks you guys have down there, but there's one that's like, yeah, I'll just try it. You probably
Chris
have
dropped a
it.
truffle tree on us. You're fine with any drink.
Right. It doesn't matter.
Pick
Okay.
something.
Everybody knows truffle.
It doesn't matter because I probably messed it up already. But I was gonna go with rum chata.
Okay.
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 It's very good in your coffee, actually.
It's good on its own. And
Also true.
I don't know what color rum chata is. I've heard of it. I just don't know what color it is.
okay,
fun
I've
fact
already
about-
messed it up in round 2. So
That little note about the koala in Barron Park, we might have to do in the game we have coming out, or that's going to be coming out next year, charcuterie, because there are different topics and, or not topics, but food items, veggies and fruits and cheeses and breads. And one of the items in there is a tomato, and technically
Right.
it's a fruit, but it's going
Right.
to score as a veggie.
Right. Yeah.
So we might have to do something like that.
So I'm just
That's
gonna
fair.
like, if by some dumb chance Katya got Midas correct, and I screw up rum chata and I ruin this for everybody,
Oh my god!
I am sorry. Okay.
That's gonna be great.
I can't wait for the twist ending on this round. All
Oh,
right,
I just-
so
All right, let's do this.
Okay.
Anitra started with video game with the excellent clue of Pac-Man, so everyone should be putting up yellow.
Yellow.
Very good.
I
would've went with-
appreciate your whiteboard art. Sure.
Thank you.
That's good. Is that a painter's?
No, it's Pac-Man.
It's Pac-Man.
All right, so here's where we're into contention. So Andrew came up with Midas from Myth.
Katya, put your color up. I just want to see. No, it's gold.
So everything he touches turns to gold.
Yeah,
The
that was
Midas
his curse.
touch.
Everything he touches turns to gold.
And then he touched his daughter, and his daughter turned to gold.
Yes. Big sad.
Spoiler
Very
alert.
dark.
Spoiler alert from
Ruin that one. Thanks, everybody.
Ruined that 2,000-year-old myth.
Yeah. All right, so then we
Alright.
went into Chef's Tool and we went with knives, so it should be silver.
Silver. Yeah.
And then organism, and Chris went with the bear.
No.
Wait,
brown.
what?
Brown.
Well, I said grizzly bear specifically.
Those are brown.
Grizzlies are brown.
You remember? I put black. It doesn't matter. What color is rum chata?
No, now I got.
Oh,
Hey,
I guess.
hey, look at that! I got that one right. Hey!
Hey!
That's right.
It's a bear.
You know what, pal?
Everyone knows bears. Which bears are best?
Okay, so there you
Come on.
go. So if Katya had gotten that one right, it would have been bear that I screwed up on.
It still would have been
Yep.
you. Yes.
Good
So,
job.
so Katya, thank you. Instead of blaming you for getting one wrong, I'm going to thank you for saving me from the embarrassment.
And now you want to try rum chata when you get a chance.
Sure.
That is really
It's
good.
delicious.
It's right up
Well,
there with
we can-
Racticino on my things I need to try.
Fractagino is not real.
It can be real.
It should be.
I mean, I'm not going to argue whether or not it should be real, but
There you go.
but my worry is that if Fractagino is real, then Gach also is. So
Also would try that.
No.
Probably would vomit.
hard pass.
Yeah. No,
So I
You
think
don't
the
have to
most,
eat it live.
the most
Because
singularly
eating it dead would be so much better.
Right, yeah, probably the most singularly disgusting thing that I ever had for science, honestly, was probably they had like the A&W root beer like as a drink mix that you would mix with water. That was pretty disgusting because it was like flat root beer, but it was
I got it at the
It was-
Dollar Tree.
it was gross.
Ooh.
It was weird. It was pretty gross.
Yeah. No.
You
as-
should
I
as a
saw it and I was
rule-
like, oh, this is a thing that he needs
Like
to
it
try.
was far worse than the crickets. The crickets actually weren't even that bad.
Oh, well, because it was chocolate involved.
No, there was no chocolate.
All right. Are we going to torture ourselves with one more play? Or
Yes.
one
I
more?
feel like we should.
One
I
more
was-
time.
I
We're
had
getting
mentally
closer.
committed myself to finishing this thing. Are you going to wimp out on me? This is your show.
We can do it. We can do it.
And
Kabuki Kid.
All right.
It was like root beer syrup, except it was one of those powder drink mix things that you just
Yeah, like
pour into a-
Crystal Light, but it
Yeah.
was root beer. It was disgusting.
Ugh.
It was disgusting.
No
Okay, we're
thanks.
eliminating gray.
gray is out.
No great.
Okay. Also remove gold.
So we're
Yeah.
out
Don't
of
okay
the
flat though. Cream soda's okay.
Oh no, wait, it's green. We removed not. Okay. I think.
Pink.
Hold on, I haven't been
Gray,
paying attention.
Gray and
Gold.
gold and pink.
Gray, gold, and pink. Blue,
Blue.
regular blue. And brown.
No grizzly.
All
I'm going to take out another random one just to make it more interesting. No, I'm
Sure,
kidding.
yeah, do that. 'Cause that's what you should be doing.
That's your hidden trader
Make
mechanic
it,
right there.
make it harder on us. Yes.
Yes.
All right, and we start with
You.
no Andrew.
No,
I
Andrew.
think me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you started with video games.
I can't
All right,
count.
Great.
Andrew,
Here we go.
artist.
Oh,
You can pass.
You can.
That's a tough one.
Yep.
No, it's an easy one.
They use all
Yep.
colors.
Very true.
No, I'm right with the comments. That's what I.
my
would've
problem
done.
here is I have examples, but I don't know if you people will get them.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be like
You.
You people.
Yeah, you
right.
snobby artist
right?
aficionado.
I'm really not.
Oh, actually,
Shades of a
No.
fake artist goes to New York.
Okay, fine. You want to do this?
No, I don't.
You want me to pass?
Oh, do it.
It's you.
Do
You're the
whatever you
player.
want.
Georgia O'Keeffe.
Hey, that's what I thought. Which tells me that I think I know what the color is. All right.
Don't give me that look.
All right. I got it.
I dropped it.
I can't look. I want to look so badly to see if you got the right thing.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's
I
a
know.
bad-
I know what Georgia O'Keeffe is famous for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody in the chat? Does anybody in the chat know what she's famous for?
Don't
Yep.
say.
Don't say what it is, but just
let us
just do
know
you know?
that you know.
I got nothing.
Okay. Do you know what? Well, I'll pass. I'll pass.
No,
We'll
no,
do
no.
something.
You already did it. So it's my
Okay.
turn to fuck the round up. That's perfectly fine.
Oh, it's
I
not
don't
just
mind.
It,
you.
does, it doesn't sound like it's just you, my friend.
No, it's not just you.
Well, no one else reveal. Let me reveal the wrong answer, and you'll know that it's my fault.
No.
Wow. All right. Number 2, which now doesn't matter. Restaurant.
All right, Mike.
Oh, God. All right. All right. What the All right. I mean, restaurants have burgers, and on burgers are tomatoes.
Well, that's a problem.
Great. Awesome.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
Already lost this round.
Did that screw everyone up,
Really
or
great.
just
Does that mean I
doesn't-
got Georgia
doesn't screw me up.
O'Keeffe, right?
I don't know.
Doesn't screw
Maybe.
me up. No, it's
Doesn't
fine.
screw me up.
Nope.
No?
All right,
Oh,
Chris,
Screw me
round
up.
number 3.
All
damn
right.
it.
All right.
Bitter
Let's just
herb.
bang through these, I guess.
All right.
Pick
Strong
a card at
herb.
random.
Who is it? Me?
You,
You.
there, Smiley. Bitter
Strong herb.
Bitter herb. Bitter herb.
Oh,
Bitter,
bitter
bitter,
herb.
Bitter herb.
Bitter
You know, like
herb.
at
Your next door
Passover.
neighbor, Herb. Urgh.
No, like at Passover.
I know. Come on. I know.
What's
That's such a
bitter
tough
herb?
clue.
Pass. Give me something else.
Okie dokie. And the much better store.
Sure.
That's fine.
Can't do that one. All right. I gotta remember Canada. I remember, make sure, and I'm all the way in Texas, so gotta make sure the store spans
luck.
all the way up there. Okay. How about?
See, whereas like you, Chris, probably don't know Wegmans, but the rest of us would be like, "Oh yeah, Wegmans."
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So yeah.
How about?
Am I right, Katya? Are you aware of Wegmans as a store brand?
I do because of Michael and his friends.
Sure,
I wouldn't be able to tell you what color the sign is, though.
that's okay. It doesn't matter.
I
'cause
couldn't
it's
either.
not like blue.
It's just a
How about? Nope, that's two different colors.
You can make up a store right now. It doesn't matter.
We've already lost. Chris.
Make it up.
That's
Come
true. All right, Walmart.
Fuse Con merch store.
Walmart.
Walmart.
Yes,
Walmart.
That works.
Ooh.
Is the color in here?
I think
Yes.
I managed to also
Hmm.
put down that color previously because the other one was
Ow.
not available.
That color wasn't in our palette.
Oh, yeah, it's not even there.
Yeah, there's two colors. One of them is in the palette, and the other one's not. I'm with you, man. I got to put it down.
No, fine. Katya, you're up.
Just keep
We're all
drinking,
good.
everybody.
Oh, this is bad. This is so awful.
I am very sad
Okay.
that the beer is very far away upstairs.
Did I just get a E CEO?
That's yours right there. A CEO.
CEO.
Um,
That's gnarly.
yeah, I'm gonna pass on that.
Name one CEO.
There's the problem.
With a color.
Yeah, anything that refers
Oh,
to
I would have done Steve
have-
Jobs.
Sharp.
Sharp.
Sharp. Okay.
it's how you interpret the word, right? So a CEO
Yeah.
isn't necessarily a name. It could be like something else.
Okay. I'm gonna go with a knife.
That
All
works.
right.
Knife is
All
sharp.
right.
All right, we still got.
All
All right,
right,
give
Anitra.
me my one that doesn't matter at all.
All right. Let's go.
Let's
Let's
go.
do this.
All right. It is a scientist.
Scientist.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, no, pass.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I could have done a CEO. I can't do a scientist.
This is pretty. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter, but it's a pretty damn good topic. Board game.
Oh man.
Oh, well then.
Oh. Demand
Yeah,
a
but-
revisit.
But given the cards left in my hand,
Yikes.
I mean, should be that one. Or
No, I can't do that one.
Why not?
That's because I put down the wrong color for something
Oh.
else.
Oh, okay. Oops.
Whoops.
See Daisy.
Which also tells me now that that's definitely the wrong color and I shouldn't use that one. And I'm putting way too much thought on this because I know we've already lost. Dice thrown.
Oh,
It's a
I have
pair.
all of them.
Whoa.
all right, I'll do that. I'm just genuinely curious.
Yeah, what the? All right. Okay.
All right.
Well, let's screw it out of the gate. You ready?
All right. What do we got for Georgia
Ready.
O'Keefe?
I put black.
She
Pink,
is
red, white. I got
white.
nothing.
White.
She is best known for her paintings of skulls.
Skulls.
Of
That's
cow
fair.
skulls, but she
Cow
also
skulls.
does a lot of close-ups of
She
big
did a lot of
flowers.
flowers and stuff too.
Yeah.
But white is her predominant palette
Also
was white.
some Adobe housing and stuff because of New Mexico.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I was going with like nighttime, like Starry Night kind of stuff.
Yeah,
although that's
no.
not the artist, but I was going that
Yeah.
route.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you were gonna go like Van Gogh for yellow. We couldn't do blue for Picasso.
Man, artists are hard.
Artist is a very difficult one.
Kandinsky with Red Room.
You know what the right answer for that card was?
Pass.
Pass.
Pass would have done it.
I offered to pass and you said no.
I mean, it
Yeah,
was your
but that was
choice.
after
I'm not
the
going to tell you
fact.
what to do. It's your choice.
I was trying to be helpful.
It was just a wrong choice. All right, number
just want-
two was restaurant,
I just want to be liked.
and I went with tomato.
So
Yeah.
that was a problem because my red was already used up. So then I
Right.
used green.
So you
Yeah.
went with a green
There
tomato.
are green tomatoes, and I'm sure they're on burgers as well. Chris
And-
passed initially and went with store, and for some reason picked Walmart without us having blue.
That's okay. What?
If you don't have blue,
the
use
old
pale
Walmart
blue.
logo was a
Well,
a
the other
pale
color
blue.
is yellow. It's blue
The other,
and
it's,
yellow,
it's a yellow star, man.
Sure.
Everybody else got it.
and it looks like
Not
the
everybody.
color.
Not
Not
everybody.
everybody. The guy who gave the. Oh, you did pale blue too.
Yes.
Yep.
What is with you people?
If you don't have blue, you use pale blue.
If I didn't
Oh,
have
that
things in my
was
ears,
nice.
I'd throw this in the air and walk away. Anyway.
All right, next was
Liar.
sharp,
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
said- That's
Silver.
and then we went with board game.
Dice throw. I went with, I don't know.
Yeah.
The dice thrown boxes are overall black.
Yeah,
there's
but
a
like,
lot of black
but
to it.
like
Yeah,
the words
that's
are
right.
orange, right?
Fair enough.
Aren't they,
Yeah,
maybe they're reddish.
Maybe.
I thought it was
Yeah.
red, but we'd already used it, so the black made sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oof. Getting worse.
We're filling.
Worse. We're getting worse.
We can ask the chat if they want us to keep playing.
Can I take 30 seconds and go get a beer? Because it couldn't make my playing any worse.
I mean, we
Yeah,
have
no,
more
go do it.
people here when we started, so maybe they want us to keep going.
That's fair.
Maybe.
All right. Go get a beer. I'm
All
going
right.
to drink some of it.
That's fine.
If we go one more, then we've each been host once.
That's fine. I'll we can eliminate colors. I'll take care of hers.
Okay, perfect. I'm shuffling.
That makes you first, right, Mike?
Yeah, I'll be first. So remove pink again.
Okay.
Cool.
Remove regular blue.
The Walmart blue.
The Walmart blue, yeah. But just use pale blue, apparently, because you can just change colors of logos anytime you want.
Yeah,
Red?
it depends on your TV.
Sure, I guess. The hue of your TV.
Yeah.
Pink, blue, red,
No
purple
super.
for the first time.
Yeah. Not that we ever used it.
she picked a good beer too.
I heard you say we were sharing it, so I picked one suitable for sharing.
And gray.
Gray, he says.
All right. I like when gray or silver are out, so that
It makes it a little easier.
that could get
So
them
pink,
confusing.
blue,
Right.
red, purple, and gray are removed.
Pink, blue,
It's scary when green and lime are together,
Pink,
though.
blue, purple, red, gray.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
And
All right.
that means we can. That gong means we can go.
Totally. That's exactly what it means. Man,
All
you're
right.
not even gonna let me have the first sip.
Did I gong again? Sorry.
You did. What beer is it? Out of curiosity.
It is called Blood. It's just Blood Orange Lager from Bay State Brewing Company. They brew out of Worcester, Mass, which is right near us.
Oh, so I can't drink it because I'll.
No,
literally-
but I can bring some.
We can bring some.
I
No.
can bring it to you.
Nope. Anything Massachusetts, my body will just spontaneously combust. So.
Okay.
Well, I apologize. But does that mean we can't come to QsCon anymore?
No, you guys are cool. 'Cause
No.
we've been-
We're not entering his body in any way.
Please
I
don't.
certainly hope.
Also, both of you haven't been in the same location with me, so
Mm.
maybe there's something. But yes, don't enter me, please.
Also,
No.
we were both born in New York.
That's true.
Okay, so you're good.
Yeah, I'm from upstate, and he was born in
Right.
in
I was
the Bronx.
I was born in the Bronx, my friend.
I'm just gonna leave that there.
I mean, it's okay, Derek. We can't all be perfect, man.
Oops, gong
Again, speaking
There it
of
is.
not
All right.
being perfect.
All right, so card number one for me, which is fucking great, is feeling.
More than a
Easy.
feeling.
Yeah.
Wait. What band was that?
Journey.
Where are they from?
No, that
I don't
wasn't
care.
Journey.
It was Boston, but
Boston.
Yeah, more than a feeling is Boston.
Oh,
There are only two
Fine.
things in New England I enjoy: clam chowder, because that's the right clam chowder, and there's a.
I mean, I
Dave
don't like clam
Matthews-
chowder, but it's still the right one. Yeah.
It's the right clam chowder. The Manhattan one is a joke.
Uh-huh.
And there's a Dave Matthews album. It's a 4-disc from Fenway Park, and it's the only thing about Fenway Park I enjoy is that concert from that.
I went to a Red Sox Yankees game in Fenway Park when the Yankees swept them.
Oh, okay, that's good too.
Yeah. I figured I'd give you that one for free.
I
I really
approve.
hope the Red Sox sign Aaron Judge just so your head actually explodes.
I
Next.
mean, it might happen.
I know.
All right, a feeling. I'm gonna go with. Oh, I really want to say something else. Envy. I'm gonna go with envy.
Okay, good. That's good.
Okay.
I like
Okay.
it. I like it a lot.
All right, Chris.
Yes.
Good luck. 1990s.
Oh.
Man.
Ooh. Wow. Okay.
Oh, if you and I are on the same wavelength, there is one right answer.
Metallica.
That is
Okay,
not
I like
me.
it. I got that one.
That was a good one.
That's a good one.
All right, we're all good.
I think
Not
so.
sure.
That was a good
I was
album.
never a huge Metallica person.
That is a legendary album.
It
I'm
is.
changing my answer.
I'm just gonna say this. I suck at names of people, titles of song, titles of albums, names of bands, anything with names. So
Noun.
I'm sure there's a song with
Any
a color in
noun?
it, but I would know.
Katya, it's nice to meet you. My name is Andrew. I think Smurfs are 80s, Jen.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sadly.
Smurfs are 80s.
All right.
All right, we good? All right,
Sure.
clue.
Sure.
Cosmetics.
Oh boy, be gentle.
Yeah.
That's a terrible color palette to be left with.
You can pass.
Yeah, I don't
Cosmetic.
see any color here that I would want.
Yeah, that's tough.
Right?
Really, I guess maybe one.
Unless you're like Elvira or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on the cosmetic.
You got it. Number 3, airline.
Oh
Oof.
boy.
Yikes.
Oh.
That's pretty easy.
Is it though?
I mean, it depends on your interpretation of the word airline.
I
It
mean,
depends what is.
I'm-
That's a throwback to the
That all
1990s.
depends on what is.
What did you say, Katya?
Oh, hold on a minute. I'm just gonna say, like the word has to be related, but it doesn't need to necessarily be airline. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with sky.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Like, for example, the clue from earlier that was a CEO, they make a lot of money.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a CEO and get a name out of it. It's just you could have.
Sure.
Which, by
Okay.
the way, if that had been mine, the CEO totally would have been Donald Trump.
Oh,
Gold.
No.
All of his crap is gold.
What he gets called in social media.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Well, it's if
No
you know
clue.
social
The
media.
something man. Yeah.
Okay. The orange man.
He's the orange man.
oh,
Yeah.
All right, so Anitra, I'm just top decking. I swear
CEO.
on everything. I am just top decking from this
Fine.
deck of colorful cards.
Fine.
Your clue or your topic is politician. I'm not even lying.
Now I'm sad that I told you all.
are you though?
Because I should have
Because
just
that's
done
kind of
that.
a good thing. Just do it.
Fine. Yes. Donald Trump. Because
That
I didn't
works.
actually give it as a
I'm
clue
glad we had
before.
that conversation because I would have answered it wrong if we didn't have that conversation.
Yay!
Yeah.
Matt Paquette, you can't be giving all the hints in the chat.
Yeah, Matt's dangerous. You know.
Well, he would. That was for the conversation. He didn't know he was giving away.
Sure.
All right. What do we got? Give me something good.
All right. So the last one. Jesus. Nation.
Nation.
Nation. With what you have left.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I have one, but it's it's racist as all heck.
Yeah,
so
then don't do that.
maybe
Just-
not that.
Let's not. Oh boy, I have one that's also inappropriate.
That might be the same one.
Courtesy of our politician friend.
Yep.
I'm not going to do that.
Don't do that.
I would rather lose the game.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You can pass.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's doing it, man. Everybody's passing.
Sure, I'll pass.
Okey-dokey.
Can't be worse.
So you for your new card, your clue is new place.
Okay.
Define new.
It depends. Are we in the United States or are we in Europe? Because if we're in the United States, new is
Span of all
like
time.
like 15 years old, and if we're in like say England, new college is 800 years old.
You know what? I'm going to say that in your new place, you have lovely stainless steel appliances.
Okay.
That
Noted.
works. That's a good one, I think.
All right.
I hope so.
We might have done it this time.
Maybe.
You might have done it.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think
I
maybe
think you might have done it.
I may have messed it up on Metallica.
I think I cheated
Okay.
slightly on Metallica, but that's okay.
Let's
or
see how we
cheated
do.
totally on Trump, but we'll get there.
We definitely
Well, that
cheated
wasn't
on
slightly.
Trump. Yeah.
The first thing was a feeling. I said envy. Everyone should put up green.
All right.
Perfect.
Rock on.
And then Chris went with Metallica for the 90s, and everyone knows black.
Crap.
Ooh, no.
Crap.
Not the Beatles, Metallica.
I
Right.
messed it up.
And then we went with airline and sky, so hopefully pale blue.
Blue,
Pale blue.
Okay. And then the cheating round of politician,
orange.
Orange
One
man.
blemish on the most excellent color ever.
and then the new place with the stainless steel was silver.
Silver.
Wow, so the white was the only
I'm
one.
sorry. I didn't know what the Metallica album was.
It's the Black Album.
Yeah, black.
Well, I know that now for the next like 10 minutes until I forget it again.
Sounds like me.
It's the one with Enter Sandman on. Everybody knows.
Legendary
You-
album.
you do learn something. Like forever, it'll stick with me. One of the, I think it was nation or country, continent. I don't remember what it was, but it came out based on our colors. Someone had given the clue of Australia. I'm like, what the fuck, Australia?
Blue.
Blue. Yeah.
No,
What?
apparently the Gold Coast.
Oh yeah.
No,
I
no, I would have gone with the flag.
But
Blue.
would've gone with
No,
the
if
flag.
anything, I
I-
associate it with green and yellow. It's their like their sports color.
But their flag's mostly blue.
Yeah, it's blue with like the
The
Um,
Union
Or-
Jack in the corner.
yeah. But yeah, the Gold Coast, and I didn't know the Gold Coast was a thing, so now I
Sure.
always associate Gold Coast.
All right, you want to try one more time, or are we done? Did we do 5?
We did.
We did
I'll
five.
I'll go one more.
I'll go one more.
All right, let's do one more, and then
All
I'm
right, one
done.
more, and then we're done. We're done.
All right.
yeah,
Okay.
win or lose, this is the end.
All right.
All right. So this is it.
For all the marbles.
Put these on the bottom. Yeah, I wouldn't jump at gold for that either, but since that was a thing and I had a conversation, now I know the
Sure.
Gold Coast is Australia, so it kind of
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, if you guys can remove for our final. This
Yes,
was the
we
draw-
are.
this
I'm
was the
not
draw-
so much a glutton for punishment as I am desperate to win something.
This was the Walmart exclusive. They had the white out with their pale blue logo.
Dude.
All right, remove from your decks, please. Pale blue. Fucking hell.
It's so poetic.
Black,
I see a red door and I wanna
Orange.
Oh,
silver,
No Halloween. No more shiny things.
and purple.
so we're not going to use purple this entire show.
Nope.
Yeah, purple's been out. Well, no, it was in, but we just didn't use it.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
make sense.
So black, purple, orange, silver, and pale blue.
Correct.
That makes an interesting like color combo.
Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? All right.
Beautiful.
Who's going first?
Who start? Should we just continue and Chris will lead?
Matt, this is how you get a good
Sure.
colors for projects.
All right,
Just
Chris.
pick them randomly.
Round 1. Cultural item, please.
Cultural item.
Oh, I got,
It's
like
I got answers
everything.
for this one. This one's
Hmm.
pretty easy.
All right. I got to do something more famous than that. Hold on. How about?
Yep.
I got to make sure not to pick my own culture.
Maple syrup.
Something everybody would know more. Let's see.
Read the room.
I'll go for. Oh wait, that doesn't work.
So just so you know, every now and then we'll play the game Monstrosity on the show, and this is the first 30 seconds. Of
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Yeah.
First 30 seconds of him is him just cussing. when
That
he
I
does it.
believe.
This
That I
looks
believe.
Yeah.
I won't argue. It's very
I don't
true.
know. How about the Rosetta Stone?
What the? Why would
What the
some
hell?
more shit you lead with?
What? What?
Color is the Rosetta Stone.
How do you know?
Make a guess.
Are we trying to win this
sure.
thing?
You don't. You
Yeah,
don't. Huh? That's the first thing that popped in my head.
What about like a Christmas tree? Like,
Oh,
good lord.
oh yeah, that would have been good.
That would
A
have been
Santa
good.
hat.
Okay.
I was
don't know.
thinking like culture, like heavy culture, like
I was
monument
thinking
stuff.
like the maple leaf on the Canadian flag.
Oh yeah,
Boom.
yep, that's pretty
Boom.
good.
That would have been good. That
I
would
don't
have been
even-
good. I
I
would have
did
gotten that
freaking
one.
know. I don't even know.
Chris,
I don't.
you're
even
getting
know.
trolled by Kabuki Kid.
I.
It's a bad choice.
All right. Whatever,
Bad choice,
man.
man.
All right,
We
cuts
pulled
you-
off.
what's
We
cuts
all
you
put
got?
we all put the
I'm
right
sure we
thing.
all put down the right color. yeah.
Rosetta
sure.
Stone. All right,
all put down
Rosetta
purple.
Stone.
Ready? Gotcha, you're up. Shirt
We have
brand.
already lost this round.
Shirt brand.
Oof.
Oh, that's
Um,
good.
Oh man.
I guess I have a. I guess I have a
Passing is
couple of
an
things.
I don't know that you guys will know this.
It can't
We've
be
already
worse than
lost
Rosetta
Katya.
Stone.
Go for it.
Rosetta Stone.
That'll be the clue for every
That
time.
sounds, that sounds like a good
See how far we can
T-shirt
go.
company.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the. Can I say the logo?
Yeah.
As long as it's not the color, you can give whatever clue
Okay,
you
so
want.
I'm gonna go with the Lacoste.
Okay,
crocodile.
yeah, the crocodile.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
That
what?
works.
The Lacoste
I didn't hear you.
crocodile.
Lacoste.
The crocodile
Lacoste
on the polo
crocodile.
shirts.
You know the crocodile?
Okay.
Okay, it's a freaking crocodile. Figure it out.
Okay, but she didn't say that.
Color
You're,
of
No,
a
she did. She said
crocodile.
Lacoste
You said
crocodile.
Lacoste with the crocodile.
you just said okay.
No, she said
That's
Lacoste
the name
crocodile.
of the shirt, the brand. The shirt brand is Lacoste.
But they're known because of the crocodile.
Yes.
And for a short time, you could buy from some site the Lacoste crocodile
With the Loki horns.
and then they took it down. They got a cease and desist and took it
Oh,
down.
did they? That
wow.
doesn't surprise me, but that's priceless. I love
I
it.
grabbed one before they did.
Did you really?
Oh, I sure did. As soon as
Yeah.
I saw it, yeah, that's coming.
Yeah.
All right, Anitra, round 3. Great. Foul scent.
crap.
This should be an easy one.
Just so you
Should
know,
it, though?
just so you know, I'm white.
Well, no, everyone still has in their hand the Andrew card, no?
That's what I said.
What?
Ugh.
You're terrible.
Wait, is Brown still in our hand?
Nope. Brown got eliminated.
No, it didn't.
No, never mind.
Pale blue, black,
Ahem.
orange, silver, and purple
Ahem.
got eliminated.
Never.
We aren't playing with a traitor, correct? Like traitors is not an option. No one got the traitor card text earlier.
Not only are we playing with a trader, but I think the trader has been rotating from round to round just to make it even more messed up.
Well,
Yes.
well, if that's the case, then it can't be
Yes.
Anitra because she was the traitor last round.
Right, but if Anitra doesn't have Brown in her hand, someone took
Um,
Brown out of her hand. Andrew,
And
Yeah.
that was before I drank the beer.
what percentage is the beer? 30? Jesus.
Pretty.
All that to say, Brown should still be. I mean, unless you played it for cultural item or shirt brand.
You're
Brown
bordering
should be-
cheating there, Michael.
I'm just saying, I want to make
Border.
sure that the 5 cards were removed correctly. So,
Yes, cards were removed correctly.
okay.
I'll leave it at that. Foul scent.
That is
I
unfortunate.
still have. No.
I was really confident going into this one.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm really nervous that this is a hard decision.
No, just in general. Not about the decision. I'm just saying, based on this conversation that just happened, I was confident, and now I'm
Yeah,
not.
no, don't be confident.
Yep.
I messed it up for everybody. Although, in my defense, Rosetta Stone.
Right.
Yeah.
So
All
it's
right.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right. I have forgotten the name of this thing, but I will clue you to it well enough. There is a flower. It is one of the largest flowers in the world. It smells like rotting meat.
Oh, the corpse flower.
Yes.
Cool. What color is it?
Yeah.
It also kind of looks like rotting meat. Just to be fair.
I apologize to everybody.
no, I'm with you.
I think we're already gone anyway.
We're already
Yep.
gone.
I wonder why.
It's my fault. Twice over.
I feel like I don't want to
Yay!
blame anybody. I feel like I've been harsh enough.
I'll
the
blame someone. I'll blame
amorphophallus. Yikes. That's a name.
All right. So Chris led. So Andrew, plastic, please.
Plastic for real?
Plastic is your topic.
Okay. All right. PVC.
That works.
Does it though?
Yeah, PVC piping.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't have that color left.
Oh no.
No! That color was never there. Oh, you guys have different. Oh, so okay.
What?
Okay, so one of the
Poly,
colors that
vinyl,
was already used, and the other
something.
one's out of
Carbonate.
the game.
Carbonate.
Hmm.
Yeah.
This is what's out of the game.
Yeah.
whole hand.
For me, it would have been black. That was my first.
No, it's not. Black is ABS, not PVC.
Are you sure?
I'm
Yes.
100% sure.
Gone to Home Depot a lot of times.
I go to Home
buy
Depot too
plastic
much.
I've gone to
piping.
Home Depot a lot too, but.
But are you buying plastic piping while you're there?
I am. I've done like a ton of home renos.
I have replumbed an offensive amount of
Yeah,
bathrooms.
well, this is the only thing that makes sense. That's what it is.
I mean, Kabuki Kid, yes, you are technically correct. You can color PVC whatever you want to, but there is a primary color that PVC comes in.
Are you the last one, Mike?
Is that
I
for
am-
me?
No, it's for Mike.
No.
No, it's me. I am in more ways than one. The last one. You ready?
Yeah.
A sound.
Okay.
Sound. Hark.
And I'm going to say, because it doesn't matter. I'm not going to say it.
Thought it didn't matter.
It doesn't, but now I don't know.
But Mike doesn't want to give the bad clue.
Mike hasn't had enough to drink yet.
No, my drink is empty. I'm very upset about it. I'm going to say a vinyl record when it wins an award.
Okay.
Sure.
Yep. Gotcha.
All right.
That was a
I'm
good
curious
clue.
what the other one was.
No, that was
Okay.
the one. I was going to say a number, but
Oh,
I didn't want to
okay.
get called out by the chat for being the wrong number. So, all right. So round one was Chris's unforgettable Rosetta Stone for cultural item, and we all put down the correct answer of gray. I hope.
Yeah, great. It's a
Not
stone.
me.
It's a
I
stone
messed
tablet.
it up.
I went with white because I was like, what's special with a gray stone?
Why that
I
stone?
am not the only one who messed it up.
So
Yeah.
I almost put down brown because I'm like, well, they found it in like Egypt or something like that. So like it could be like sandstone, so it's not actually
Yes.
gray or something.
Yeah.
But I did end up putting gray down. But
I almost put pink for that
Lame.
reason. Like, well, it can't just be a stone. There was something
Right?
special about it.
I mean,
Maybe
it can
pink
just be a stone.
Yeah.
What makes it special is that there were a bunch of languages on it.
Right.
But
So tanked from the beginning. Got it.
two languages.
yeah.
But
fine.
Taint? Oh, taint.
That's
I
three.
said taint. What?
3.
wow, 3.
All right.
3.
It had
Shirt
3
brand.
languages on it. Yeah.
Shirt brand Lacoste with the crocodile.
Green.
Green it is. Foul scent, rotting meat, some flour.
Corpse flower.
Oh, it's pink. It was either red or pink. I went with red. It was pink.
Yeah.
Oh, went red.
All right. Well, I messed that up too. Sorry, guys.
Plastic,
That's all
PVC
right.
piping.
Is
But
white.
you couldn't do white because you already use white. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that old familiar gold record.
Boom.
Right.
Well,
Platinum.
it actually suck.
We got close. We got what, one off twice, or just
We
Yeah,
one?
were
the
literally
last one
one
just
card
once.
away. If it wasn't for
once.
the Metallica White Album, we were one card away.
And that was my clue too. I told you I'm the traitor.
No,
You are.
I still
I'm
wasn't.
sorry. I didn't.
No,
Well, he
Chris,
said
that was a
Metallica,
good
and I
clue.
chose silver, and then somebody was like, "Oh, that was a great album." I'm like, "Well, I know it wasn't the silver album," and I was like, "Could be black, could be white. I don't know," and I just picked. So, I was wrong.
Yeah, it's all
But now I will remember.
for the rest of time. The Black
This is-
and Gold Coast.
Should listen to it. Listen to it
This is
tomorrow.
exactly.
I used to own it. I might still own it. I don't even know.
This is exactly why I didn't attach a number because I didn't want to get called out for being wrong.
Ah.
What was your guess?
That's okay. Kabuki Kid's gonna call you out.
I know.
And
That's
give you the rest of the
exactly why I
information, no matter what.
Yep. My guess would have been 500 and half a million, but that's not. I just didn't want to be wrong. So that is colorful. It has defeated us this evening.
But it's a great stocking stuffer.
Super fun.
Yes.
By the way,
Yes.
my runner up that just barely doesn't fit in a stocking, since we talked about games that don't fit in stockings, is Green Team Wins. That is my freaking party game of the year. That game
Yes.
rules.
Yeah, it's really good.
So good.
Yeah, it's a good one.
So ridiculously good. You guys will all laugh at this. We went to a game night with some friends that we knew online. We had never like gamed with them in
Oh,
person
man.
before. Like we met the wife of the couple at a brewery for a couple drinks and dinner one time, but we didn't really know them. So we went to their house, and it was the couple and like some of their friends. So it was the 6 of us sitting around the table. There had been some, libations.
Copious amounts of alcohol.
It wasn't that much. Okay, it was not that
wasn't
much.
copious for us too.
Yeah,
but-
they were very drunk. We were.
Yeah.
I had to drive home. So, but anyway, so I explained the whole game, all the the best of 3, this or that, whatever.
fill in the blank.
Fill in the
Yeah.
blank. We get it all set up, and I flip over the first card. Mother blank.
Oh, nice.
And we're like, well, I guess we all know what the answer
I know
is.
what the popular answer is going to be, so I guess I better write it down.
Yeah. So anyway, that was very funny. Very.
Yeah.
very
And
funny.
what was your answer?
I don't remember.
Yeah, of course.
Inappropriate for broadcast.
I am here as a representative of the Family Gamers podcast.
Yeah.
Ask me in person sometime.
So it's father, father.
Absolutely, mother,
Yes,
father. Yes,
totally.
exactly.
I was thinking mothership. Sure.
Or Mother Goose. Also,
Yeah, Mother
Mhm.
Goose.
Of course.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's what came to
Exactly
my
right.
mind. I don't know what Michael was thinking about.
I have no idea. Anyway.
I'll say it as soon as Chris hits end broadcast.
Well, thank you very much, guys, for allowing us to encroach on your special place. I hope that everybody had a good time. I had a blast.
Of course.
Fun.
Of course.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was great having you. It was great to see you both. Anitra,
Yeah.
I haven't seen you in a while. Andrew, I just saw you a couple weeks ago.
Yep. The mother tongue. Mm.
But this is the first time you've ever seen us together.
Together.
So.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
We are not, in
Proof
fact, the
that
same
we are,
person.
in fact, like
If-
we live in the same house,
Right,
and,
or
and,
something,
like
or
do stuff together,
We're not the same person.
and also
you know,
not the same person.
yeah.
I
Right.
thank God.
Right. I mean, I'm also very thankful for that.
Yeah, we all are. Our kids are too.
But you will be in the same place next year in September. When
That's
it
the
comes
plan.
out.
That is the plan.
That is the plan. Yeah.
It'll be good.
Unless
It'll be
something
a
else
great
falls
time.
apart.
It will be
All
a
right.
great time.
And then we can like trade off kid responsibilities, so if somebody can actually stay up late, it'll be awesome.
Yes, that'll
There you
also be good.
Yeah, we gotta. We'll talk about because new location, but we'll talk about where the family area is. Gonna
absolutely.
Be, once
Yeah.
I have a better idea of the layout.
Mhm.
Also, we need to pressure Chris into coming to Syracuse next year
Which,
as well.
which Chris?
What
That Chris?
Chris.
what happens in Syracuse?
This little tiny convention, it's not much.
Oh, okay.
It's also on multiple people's shirts in this stream.
in this particular chat.
I'm gonna do that sports fan thing that's really annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that when people do that. It drives me absolutely nuts.
and yet,
And yet,
I have my
I'll do
holiday.
it for board games.
So every episode for this year, I've been wearing a different game used jersey. So I did my holiday one for this year.
Nice.
But underneath, I do have my Q's Cruncher.
There you go.
You
fantastic.
still have to wear your Krampus one or your Krampus one.
I almost did, but it's technically not a game used. It's a geeky jersey. So I don't know. I might wear that one the day after Christmas when we do.
That's
our
okay.
union.
Just one is a stocking stuffer on this show.
This
This
is
is
true.
correct.
Jamming into that.
The
stocking.
best stocking stuffer.
Rip the stocking. Get a new one next year. Charge it when you
Fine,
go into
yeah.
the
barely just kind of resting
They're
on top of the
functionally
stocking.
disposable. Knit yourself a bigger one next year.
Exactly. If it doesn't fit, your stocking is too small.
Your stocking must be acquitted. No.
Yeah, you
that's,
must acquit
That's a
the stocking.
90s joke.
That is
That's
also a
perfect.
90s joke.
That's a 90s joke, yeah.
Get a spandex stocking.
There you go. Yeah. Just
Perfect.
a pair of nylons would be all set. You can
Nylons,
get
yeah.
used to it. Yeah, and if you decide you don't actually want those, you can just put them on your head and go rob a store. It'll be perfect.
Perfect. Steal your
Oh.
stocking for next year.
Hey, what? There you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
just stop.
Okay.
Just stop.
All
All right,
told
this
to
is going
stop.
off the rails.
Off the
Guys,
rails.
again, thank you so much for
Absolutely.
taking the
Super
time.
fun.
It was a great.
Thanks everybody in the chat. It's been hilarious. Oh, I
Yep.
can't. I got to wave on camera. Bye everybody. Bye.
Thanks, everybody.